some fond memories of the island, also some pain, because the island has never made the best of itself. The Rastas were there and fully debating everything, and also bringing forth about the only advocacy of a true African culture in Jamaica, in spite of the fact that I think on some points the Rastas are a little bit mixed up, but be that as it may. They're confused by Haile Selassie, but I know you don't argue about a Rasta and about a Rasta's affection for Haile Selassie. You know, that's the point. You just leave alone.
Whoa, la 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 la, la la la, la la la. Badness no pay. Take it from I man, you better put down the gun, that dangerous weapon. Better you go cool and go turn Christian, because you are and violence it wrong. Let's take a look at some notorious bad man. Clad him must up him lead it religion. See that everything go right and nothing go wrong. He was badly shot up by policeman. Man called Kaba, him was a deadly one. Him get a shot in him head by his companion. It's like a deja vu. One round a Samakan, and the same thing happened to the great father bang. Look at Wayne Smith, the alias stand up and the way the brother bad. Him take on a station. The fifth and the last was not him organ. Not to worry, you're him live in a swampland. Please, don't give your life away. No matter how powerful you feel, the guns will take life away. Please, you are giving your life away. You must think you make out a steal. The same guns will take your life away.
We living in a world without love and no honor. Every ghetto youth want big juggies or scammer. Give one a computer, him a ask me fi bama. Ask him about school, him a say weed and grabber. Me say where is your mama? Him say she round a baba, and she just lock the door, put on no disturb stopper. I saw the ghetto youth them straight and turn shatter. As one dead, one born, it don't matter. That's why we have to a prayer a day. Pray every day. One times a day.
Keep the devil away.
One times a day.
Keep the devil away.
One times a day.
Keep the devil away. Jah will show you the way.
Like PlayStation or a Xbox One, I saw the world leaders play with nuclear weapons. A man just said them ready for Japan, Afghanistan and Uzbekistan, and Japanese them face the devastation. American always remember Saigon. Ask God all the questions me can't answer. One them should have scrapped the Manhattan program. Every day we have it. I pray a day. Pray every day. One times a day.
Keep the devil away.
One times a day.
Keep the devil away.
One times a day.
Alright. Them say them love you. Them say them feel your pain. Them say who no good until you find a better lane. Them start change like autumn to spring. Mankind can't be trusted. That me I tell you no. We don't trust them. We don't trust them. No, we don't trust them. Alright. Them say them love you. Them say them feel your pain. Them say who no good until you find a better lane. Them start change like autumn to spring. Mankind can't be trusted, that me I tell you no. Them say them love you, them say them feel your pain, them say oh no good until you find a better lane. Them start change from autumn to spring. Mankind can't be trusted, that me I tell you no. Same death, different casket. Same walk, probably your road drastic. Soda in a cup, not drinkable, castic. Some go for Psalms when the mark antagonistic. Yeah, me see it, just belong to shop alone. Mankind now have it so different, chaperone. Them we kill you with them mouth, not a Glock alone. Corruption, them use as them motive. Hey, them say them love you, them say them feel your pain. Them say, oh no good until you find a better lane. Them start change like autumn to spring. Mankind can't be trusted, that me I tell you no. Them say them love you, them say them feel your pain. Why? Oh no good until you find a better lane. Why? Believe me now. Puppet masters are pull strings and the nation sing.
Well, we are under a system of white supremacy. That's the most powerful government that the world has ever seen, and that's the title of it, by the way. It doesn't go by any other title, even though we sometimes call it by other titles. But the accurate title for the government that we are under is, in capital letters, the system of white supremacy worldwide. It's just one world government, and that's the only government in town, the only government on the planet that really counts, that is worthy of having the title of government. People who believe in dominating and mistreating people based on color in the form of what we call racism or white supremacy. Those people collectively are the dominant force in all 9 areas of activity on this planet that we call Earth. In every area of activity, 24/7. Economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war. And they believe in dominating and mistreating people based on color. They're the smartest and most powerful men and women on the planet. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. Now, that's a problem. It's a huge problem because nobody on the planet should be dominated and mistreated based on anything, whether it's color or anything else. But that's what the only system that we have on the planet. We don't have any other system. There are no other systems, none, zilch. So the question is, what would you replace that system with? Logically speaking, since it is a system of non-justice, you replace it with a system of justice, which means what? 2 elements, according to what I have written anyway. And that is guaranteeing that no person is mistreated and guaranteeing that the person that needs help the most gets the most constructive help. Now, that's what you go to the table with each and every day, each and every time, wherever you are on the planet. That's the kind of planet you want. Because we can't keep going on, or we shouldn't keep going on like we have been going on.
Why? Believe me now. Puppet masters are pull strings and the nation sing. How about world peace and bright future chanting? Yes, talking to the garrisons and tell them often. Fear dollar, see your brother yellow tape and chalk him. If knowledge is your guide, a better life you're starting. Cause how the system set you wide as sink or swim. Racial debates and start more anger sparking. Thoughts with the precious melanin of our dark skin. I would like to see the day when my words will spark a change. Or is this just another hit song? As my verses and my melodies emit strong. I wanna know. Why?
Hey, the brand new Queen Africa, you know.
Puppet masters are pull strings and the
nation sing. How about world peace, a bright future chanting, yes talking to the garrisons and tell them often. See a dollar, see your brother yellow tape and chalk him. If knowledge is your guide, a better life you're starting. Cause how the system set you wide, a sink or swim. Racial debates and start more anger sparking. Thoughts with the precious melanin of our dark skin. I would like to see the day when my words will spark a change. Or is this just another hit song? As my verses and my melodies emit strong, I wanna know if that's completely strange for my words to spark a change. Or is this just another hit song? As my verses and my melodies. What if see it's not really what it is? Their vision is a scam to divide the families. They call our children kids. Subliminalities is deep. They want our future kings and queens to grow up into sheep. What if every man was just another man or woman? We're soldiers in this one mission. We're all the same, red blood pumping through our veins from our hearts, characterized by reflections of our thoughts. Why? Believe me now. Puppet masters are pull strings and the nation sing. How about world peace, a bright future chanting, yes talking to the garrisons and tell them often. See a dollar, see your brother yellow tape and chalk him. If knowledge is your guide, a better life you're starting. Cause how the system set you wide, a sink or swim. Racial debates and start more anger sparking. Thoughts with the precious melanin of our dark skin. I would like to see the day when my words will spark a change. Or is this just another hit song? Cause my verses and my melodies emit strong. I wanna know if that's completely strange for my words to spark a change. Or is this just another hit song? Cause my verses and my melodies. What if see it's not really what it is? Their vision is a scam to divide the families. They call our children kids. Subliminalities is deep. They want our future kings and queens to grow up into sheep. What if every man was just another man or woman? We're soldiers in this one mission. We're all the same, red blood pumping through our veins from our hearts, characterized by reflections of our thoughts. I would like to see the day when my words will spark a change. Or is this just another hit song? Cause my verses and my melodies emit strong. I wanna know if that's completely strange for my words to spark a change. Or is this just another hit song? Yeah. Ooh yeah. Oh Lord, boy. Woke up this morning, all I see was violence in the streets, bloodshed and carnage. Mankind has lost their way, can't you see? Killing my people with poverty, victims of your never-ending greed. All they do is mislead and deceive, wanting more than they need. Oh, dread it, I go dread in a Babylon. Hey, oh, step higher step, to reach Mount Zion. Why? Dread it, I go dread in a dirty Babylon. Step higher step, to reach Mount Zion. Hey, too much youth are dead, too much blood are shed. Them plate full already, many yet to be fed. One thing's for sure, they don't care for the poor. And if there is no change in our gunshot galore, mama can't sleep at night, she afraid for her life. Can't trust her soul, she said no compromise. War is in the city, too much tragedy. Where is the change for humanity? But dread it, I go dread in a Babylon. Hey, step higher step, to reach a Mount Zion. Why? Dread it, I go dread
Mystery Babylon. Step, higher step, reach a mount. Holy Mount Zion. Hey. I woke up this morning. All I could see was violence in the streets, bloodshed and carnage. Mankind has lost their way, can't you see? Killing my people with poverty. We're victims of your never-ending greed. All you do is mislead and deceive, wanting more than you need. Oh, but dread it, I could dread it, I could dread. Down in the Babylon, Babylon. Step by your step, reach a mountain higher on. Hey, but dread it, I could dread it, I could dread. Down in a dirty Babylon, mystery Babylon. Step not the dread, I'll be step. We reach a holy mount.
I'm ready to fly, 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 fly away. Yeah. I'm ready to fly, 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 fly away. Yeah. Let me take the wings of the morning. Wings like a dove, engine like a plane. I grade up in my brain, it's like the blood up in my vein. Oh, me sustain, increasing my speed, spreading my wings. Birds and the clouds are my neighbors up above. Sun and the moon, high five and spread love. Breeze and the stars take me to Jupiter and Mars. I'm way up in the clouds, still on earth so far. Fly for get clarity, fly for prosperity, fly for humanity, fly for solidarity. Fly for the youths, them in a jail, we get free. Fly for you, fly for me. Let's fly, fly, fly.
While driving through Jamaica, there's only one radio station I listen to.
Who know some man a Rasta man? We no mix up in a knitting wrong. Jamaica kinda like no farmer. Oh gosh, more you turn it up loud, make me talk on. And after Rasta tell you no say Babylon a come. In a GSL them one go issue and down. This is a warning. This is a warning. A warning.
I love him. Number one radio station.
You see and what the hell this Porsche seems to me like say legalize a thing there. Jamaica is come to turn into a war zone. Cause the mother flipping dogs, I'm going to burn it down. Nobody cannot crucify me like Jesus Christ. Can't send me out the man cause see a plate of rice. Productive politician would better think twice. This is John from the mountain. Recognize the voice. The people in my bar I say the food not been a spice. Oh no, eat off the cake and did not give them a slice. And I tell them straight up they will have to mix up into mess. Else Jamaica cannot have no happiness. This is a warning. This is a warning. A warning. Good morning. You see and bold one go tell Miss Porsche still similar say if she ever legalize a thing there. Jamaica is going to turn into a war zone. Cause the mother flipping dogs, I'm going to burn it down. Jamaica, them I say she bad in charge. And I say I live in at large. Oh, you hear that sail trench down. Step up Marley, say turn the lights down low. Hear me now, August down. Sizzle as the Rasta man, don't apologize. 2x4 for your brother, can him climb up on the ladder and a look on the next man big. This is a warning. This is a warning. A warning. Good morning. You see and bold one go tell Miss Porsche similar say if she ever legalize a thing there. Jamaica is come to third. Independent.
It depends on what you call independence. Cause the Jamaican dollar, it don't make no sense and we still depend. Nothing's different, cause nobody nothing different. They rather live in an illusion, they got the truth out to swallow like a drink. Our coincidence, who have the power of influence. IMF cautions, push button, World Bank pull strings like instruments. Things so tense, rock is to pocket like zinc to fence. Me a
have to wonder if we would have better off spend pound and shilling and pence. I pledge my heart forever to serve with humble pride. It's shining home and ever, so long as earth abide. Are we independent? Are in pretense. Gunshots replace pens and pens. Most you cannot train and the food that you can't afford utensils. Nor the fundamentals, nor the bare essentials. So them take the wrong road down, veer off course and crash just like a wrench. Or accident, them tax everything down to oxygen. Leaders fear the nation, now the nation it mash up like the taxi them. Well, fix the dents, or face the consequence. Protest social unrest, been going on for centuries. My heart forever to serve with humble pride. It's shining home and ever, so long as earth abide. Are we independent? Or indifferent? Do we even care what independence? Because we sell out to coastline, landline, clear line, phone line, online, bloodline, lifeline, deadline, headline, frontline, timeline, electric, lifeline, line, starline, coastline, punchline, lunchline, and natural resources, gone to foreign sources, business so exclusive, isolate the tourists, in the all-inclusive, don't give us no excuses, we can withstand the bruises. Tell us what the truth is. What the truth? What the truth? Are we the best? My heart forever to serve with humble pride. It's shining home and ever, so long as earth abide.
Yeah, good day. This is the Stepping Razor, the art of war. We're there with you until 5:45. Well, Jamaica is still intact after the turmoil and the gas oil and all these oil things that go around the place. You know, say Jamaica is still intact. Anyway, so here we are saying so now, because this is a serious thing going on. We want to rectify this thing, but I don't know which part we can rectify from. All right, okay. All right, we can rectify it. We can rectify it. We don't rectify it at all. All right. You know, so we make that tune from the first toll road go up. The first toll road go up, we make that tune, and it come like it relevant again, you know. Yeah. It come off a real, you know, remember old tune name, there's a hole in the bucket with Arabella Fonte and Mira Makiba. No, not Mira Makiba. Anyway. Listen, this is Lady G, Amota Baruka.
Then Muta, why you stop?
There's a toll on the road, Lady G, Lady G. There's a toll on the road, Lady G, a toll.
Well, pay it, dear Muta, dear Muta, dear Muta. Just pay it, dear Muta, dear Muta. Just pay it.
With what shall I pay it? Miss Yamin, Lady G. With what shall I pay it?
You don't know.
Lady G.
You don't know.
With what?
With money, dear Muta, dear Muta, dear Muta. Use money, dear Muta, dear Muta. Try money.
Me no have no money, Lady G, Lady G, Lady G.
I lie,
me no have no money, Lady G, Lady G. No money.
Well, get it, dear Muta, dear Muta, dear Muta. Just get it, dear Muta, dear Muta. Just get it.
And how shall I get it? Miss B, I mean Lady G.
And
how shall I get it? Miss B, I mean Lady G.
Go look at
mean it. Lady G, tell me where.
You know Kingston, go a Kingston. Find Kingston, in a Kingston. Me say in a Kingston, go a Kingston. You know hear me say, in a Kingston.
Tell me something, oh, shall I get there? Lady G, Lady G. I want to know, oh, shall I get there? Lady G.
Alright, now
tell me how.
In a car, dear Muta, dear Muta, dear Muta. Use a car, dear Muta, dear Muta. Use a car.
And where shall I drive it? Lady G, Lady G. Tell me where shall I drive it? Lady G.
On the road, dear Muta, dear Muta, dear Muta. Use the road, dear Muta, dear Muta. Use the road.
There's a toll on the road, Lady G, Lady G. There's a toll on the road, Lady G. I tell you, a toll. Lady G, Lady G, there's a toll on the road. Miss B, I mean Lady G. There's a toll on the road. Lady G, Lady G. There's a toll on the road. Miss B, I mean Lady G.
So what? So that means you through the door with the hanger away?
Don't say that.
We have to go where we have to go.
Money.
You better find it. That's what I tell you. Anywhere you forget it from, you know?
Me say we do have the money.
You have to go find it. Anywhere you forget it from, you just got to get it. So we're gonna move the toll. We'll move it then now. If you don't want to pay. But I could have this money and come down this lady. But you know easy. A lady cheap. Don't you stop it.
Yes, step in. Yeah, so the toll road thing. All right. We love the toll road, you know. We love it. I mean, it's something where necessary and needed. All right. So we hear the people them ball out. Why the toll road too expensive, especially. I mean, $1,000, $2,000 thing is enough money. Enough money to pay on a road. People them say, I better them just go and use the Mount Rasa and the, what them call it, the Fern, not the Fern Gully, the Bagua Gorge there. So we hear them about it, and then we hear the Prime Minister come out and say, why man negotiate with the people then to really drop the toll? So when you come out on the paper the next day say, at 25%, them drop it. So me there I say, good thing, good thing. Next day me hear them say, it's 25% for 1 month. I say, 25% for 1 month. I mean, say after 1 of the month, them got, me not understand what kind of negotiation that. And drop fullness. Why in itself, you know? I mean, you're just going there not even a month yet, you know. We don't want to start by, you know. Believe you me. Because I think so, you negotiate the thing that a 25% drop forever. Only for come here say it's a 1 month thing. That all that gonna work out. That not gonna work out. Then where we are protest for it. We are protest because the toll road too high. The road too the cost for go through it too high, and that we are talking about. We don't want no relief your hour or relief your month. We want, even though the 25% don't carry it very far down, considering say Jamaica we live in, we are say the 1 month thing, you have to really negotiate with these China people better than that, brethren. Show the people them say 25%, I mean if you work with 25%, work with the 25% discount. But don't come tell me now say the 25% are going to last for a month. I hope it's a trial month. That them can say how much money them will collect in the month and then them can say, okay, we can run with it. But we don't want the thing look like say, you know, we gonna get back $18,000 every month. You understand? Cause all that no is a problem, you know. All that is a problem, you know, because we hear them claim say the paid people they don't spend up the money already. I want to know if Mr. Shah never know where going in the government. For come know say before they make them speech there. Them supposed to know say but the government don't use up the money there already, or maybe we don't know if them use it up or thief it. You know, it's either them use it up for something, right? Them take the money and put somewhere else. And the money never there. So all you know, all Mr. Shah never knows the money never there. Me not understand that. All him never knows the money never there. Because them don't want to come off of the thing that a lot of people vote for them for. Them vote for them because them feel say those who get 1.5 million or less. Cause you know say Neil no in that bag there. He might deal with 1.5 and over. So him not have no tax bills to get this up. We are talking about people who get 1.5 and less. Supposed to get a tax break. And them claim say $18,000 will come on for your money. And every month them say, Tony, every month. That means say, up to. So me I said, oh, no, them I said, boy, you want to the money not there, but you want know. We still have to work it out food and we're going to retroactive it. Hey. Make a play with Bob Marley. Because Bob Marley, make a find it something first. Wait there. Because you see them things, you know, them things that make people get ignorant with government, you know. Them things that make people ignorant with government. Anyway, loot and fire.
The same old cardboard floor, same old zinc fence roof, same old boardhouse place. Same old, same old, same old, same old, same old, same old. Yes, all right, it's really rough down there. Everybody living in fear. Yes, all right, I see it there. Society no want to switch nowhere. Yes, all right, the same one room shack, board and zinc and cardboard box. Yes, alive. Every youth, I feel scared to drop. You ever in the ghetto when hungry I bite? Hungry I walk like a man where you have a life. Day up a day, and night up a night. Say he go in your jacket, pick out the fight. You ever feel hungry and start imagine? Oh, you and your mama fried dumpling. And if a drunk go a boss, you would have mad to kill him. Season up and call it French fried chicken. Yes, no lie, it's really rough down there. Everybody living in fear. Yes, so lie, I see it clear. Society no want to switch nowhere. Yes, so lie, this is same old cardboard floor, same old zinc fence roof, same old boardhouse place.
Them little fool that try copy them fish, stop it.
Same old, same old, same old, same old, same old, same old. Yes, all right, it's really rough down there. Everybody living in fear. Yes, all right, I see it clear. Society no want to switch nowhere. Yes, all right, the same one room shack, board and zinc and cardboard box. Yes, alive. Every youth, I feel scared to drop. You ever in the ghetto when hungry I bite? Hungry I walk like a man.
Them other little station on the roads like some little weed. I want to let it be.
You ever feel hungry and start imagine? Oh, you and your mama fried dumpling. And if a drunk go a boss, you would have mad to kill him. Season up and call it French fried chicken. Yes, no lie, it's really rough down there. Everybody living in fear. Yes, no lie, I see it clear. Society no want to switch nowhere. Yes, no lie, the same one room shack, board and zinc and cardboard box. Yes, alive. Every youth, I feel scared to drop. Everything we want, we have to pay for. In a tenement yard, somewhere near Della, with a pit Latin and it stink like our. And me can't escape, me know the neighbor. Them cool, and me can't just a soul. What and the gangster them come and them took the beer roll. Broke pocket me a big home. Ghetto life, it's really rough down there. Everybody living in fear. Ghetto life, I and I see clear. Society no want to switch nowhere. Ghetto life, the same one room shack, board and sink and cardboard box. Ghetto life, every youth I feel scared the job. Bread and butter where we feed pan. Barefooted, a pair of shoes we need one. No shirts and we box at all. Mama cry, pick me ball. What a special treatment they gave us. We work 5 days and one day they pay us. Education we can't buy none. And if you pay the literacy, them say you're yes, so life. It's really rough down there. Everybody living in fear. Yes, so life. I and I see clear. Society no want to switch nowhere. Yes, so life. This same one room shack, board and sink and cardboard box. Yes, so life. Every youth I feel scared the drop. The same old cardboard floor, same old zinc fence roof, same old boardhouse place. Same old.
Yeah, the man called Loot and Fire. Get to life. Most Jamaican experience get to life. Whether you come out right now or what, but you did there. Whole heap of we did there. And we understand the song clearly. You understand? So we need to really now move forward and figure out something else. Cause it's rough. We want to yell up the people them who march down at Denham Town and Tivoli Garden the other day. Yeah, we see that. And we feel good about that. So the bridging said this.
Never make a politician. Friends you have favor. They will always want to control you forever.
Said I wasn't born to live. You said I wasn't born to die. You said I wasn't born to lie. And no one wants to watch me cry. You said I wasn't born to see impossibilities. You said I couldn't learn to love. And no one wants to learn from me. But have you worn my clothes? And have you walked my streets? And have you seen the place I lay when I lay me down to sleep? And how can you claim to understand me when you haven't seen the place where I live? Have you been down? Have you been down? Have you been down? Down where I live? Have you been down? Have you been down? Have you been down? Down where I live? Down where I live? Down where I live? Have you been
Yes, we're there with you. So, we say the government of Jamaica is now on them way to start to work. We are watching what is taking place, and we're watching what is happening with the opposition. But you know, our thing is, we want the people them to know that they must take personal responsibility for a lot of the things them that is negative, that is around them. Personal responsibility. You can't have man who have gun and go to go kill people, and him wife or him girlfriend know say him a do this, and nah say nothing but condone it. That is one of the things them where it's really a problem. Really a problem. And right now the little youth them out there don't ever reach 20 yet. We have all the big gun them. I try to figure out how them youth they get them gun there. You know, so them don't have no contacts of foreign. But as somebody out there, I supply them with these guns. I give them the gun and say go and go eat a food. Yeah man, you have man in a Jamaica who give you gun and tell them say, but I really can't help you, you know. But I don't money to give you, but you want to hold on pants and go and go eat a food. Make sure you bring back my things though. I saw them go on. The things still there level where people get bummy and nervous when them go out the road when your loved one leave. It's not Iraqi there, it's not Syria there. And your loved one leave the yard and you try to go, hey, all them say them not come home this hours and them not come. Especially in the night. You start to worry. You start to fret. So I wonder is what going on where you don't hear about. And then if the gunman don't get you, the man them who drive like them are idiot, like to them see car in the hospital. All you are try your best to drive properly, you know. You have a mad guy around there, you know. And most of the time when him get you in a problem, and the next person dead, you know, you dead. And the next person, I know him dead, sorry, I know him dead. I know you tell the people them say watch a man, not because you see the road look so. It means say you must speed. It don't mean straight road, good road means speed. And that is where I go on in a Jamaica now. You have, me never know, so me could have in a Jamaica and see them have sign mark. What them call it spot, accident spot. I mean, really, Jamaican people, we need to take personal responsibility for how we move and how we behave. We need to know that a community exists, not only with one individual, but a group of individuals. Group of individuals is a community. And if you're not proper in your house, and if you're not having respect for yourself, it's very difficult for you to show other people respect. And we can't blame government for this. We can't blame GPS. We can't blame whatsoever. When you get right down to it, you're going at some people's house, you want to come out fast. Because you say, wait, them people live inside that man. You're going at them yard, you're afraid. And you there tell them about mosquitoes and people say, oh, you know, listen to what them I say, yeah. You know, listen to what them I say. And a mosquito cause it. And them. Well, I tell you why. Jamaican people have some thinking, you know. Jamaican people have some thinking. It's unbelievable when Jamaican people think up more time, you know. And me talk last night, people see dog on road and the dog is almost like a animal. Is an animal. It's like you have to target dog. You have to target dog. I mean, a dog around cross road. I say car man. I mean, I joke about it. I see dog around cross road. I see car man. I try lick him before me reach over the other side of the road. And them thinking they have in Jamaica, you know. You have youth where drive car up on the road, you know. I mean, when I say youth, no, I talk about youth where under 30. About them 30. Them a drive and see a dog, you know. And the dog, if I'm about to go across the road, by the time the dog around, them a turn the car to lick the dog, you know. What kind of thinking that? What manner of thinking would have caused somebody, instead of him slow down to make the dog cross, him speed up to lick the dog off of the road? Terrible thinking. Terrible thinking. So, we have to work out certain things. We have to work out our food. We don't come off of these things, you know. I'm not tired to hear me talking. Food. The idea of agriculture, the idea of we supplying food for ourselves. Not necessarily wanting to live off our imports and not necessarily wanting to keep exporting. We are supposed to export surplus. We're not supposed to be creating certain industry to export when the Jamaican people need the things them that you're exporting. And then we turn around now and import the things them that Jamaica need. What kind of market can go that way there? We look on the supermarket shelf. Made in Trinidad, this Trinidad. Oh, we have, what kind of deal we have with Trinidad, so? Like the things them, all water we are importing from, hey, where them people that come from? You go in a supermarket and see water from Trinidad? No, Rasta. What kind of deal we have with Trinidad that we can say we don't want no importation of water in a Jamaica? We really want to import water, bottled water from, well, we don't really want to import water from nowhere. But when we look on the amount of different things with Trinidad, we export to our country as well. And me I say, but wait, water, we are import water. How the hell we are import water from? Jamaica is the land of wood and water. And we are import water, Rasta, because of some little crazy trade deal where the Jamaican government make with some people. That's not fair trade. We are the people that talk about free trade in America. We have free trade. Fair trade. Free trade is very important, but you must have a fair trade where the thing can reciprocate. You can reciprocate certain things, and not that a Trinidad now provide more exportation, because Trinidad have industries where we don't have. Because we fall short of industry now. We don't have no industry going on now. We don't even know how to turn agricultural program into agro-industry. Because that is the way to go. When you have surplus, you're supposed to turn it into what we call agro-industry. And don't make it waste. If you plant tomato and you have abundance of tomato and you don't serve the market that need tomato and you have more tomato, you're supposed to turn out to agro-industry where you start to make tomato sauce and tomato ketchup and all these things. But we're not thinking about it because no industry not there Jamaica again. No industry not there Jamaica because the government who's supposed to create that incentive and motivation, them help sign deal with foreign company that we now have to depend on foreign company. Hey, we want to heal up the man we want to heal up the brethren on Grand Spen Road who a plant calalo in the heart of the ghetto there. We want to heal him up, you know. I mean, we want to heal him up genuinely. That him chop out the little broke down place where what he zinc and them thing there. Fuck it up. And now him have calalo grow the way can sell. We want to heal him up, you know. Yeah, man. To turn the concrete and in a place where you can get calalo. Calalo is a very important thing to the Jamaican market. So the JCF, Jamaica Constabulary Force, start a new thing named Operation Tidal Wave. And enough operation the police force have, you know. I don't know, them supposed to have diarrhea now. Mount operation, but really and truly, from I know myself, I hear about Operation Hardened, Operation this, Operation that. The last one I'm out about big king, what them call it, fish? Kingfish. No, I'm try to make a dent again, but I want to listen to this report now because I don't understand it. I hear the present Prime Minister make a declaration, say every time the People's National Party in power, crime increase. No, this is serious, you know. Because it's one out of two things. It's you say when the People's National Party in a power, crime increase. It's either somebody want to discredit them and do things with crime increase, or the government don't understand how to curtail crime. So, the Prime Minister who was the opposition, Mr. Andrew Holness, declared that every time the PNP in a power, crime increase. Now, them in a power. Is it far-fetched to think that crime will decrease because they are in power now? Because the suggestion that was made that it is because of the government, the PNP government, why crime increased. So we are saying that now that the other party in a power, crime supposed to decrease. So we see the police force. I don't know if this thing was planned before, but this police force, when was the election? February. The Jamaica Constabulary Force recently launched Operation Tidal Wave, and it has been reportedly reaping success. Remember saying, earlier in the year, them did launch something else, you know. So them call it guns or something like get the guns. Well, the people can't start, hey, them full of label, you know. All them people are full of labels, so man, get the guns. So say, eat the gun them too. I mean, we don't know. Tidal Wave started after the Jamaica Constabulary Force concluding its 3-year crime fighting strategy. Operation Resilience. That means the Operation Resilience done, you know, on March 18 that done, that is 3 years. And we know what happened to crime in 3 years. In 3 years of this Operation Resilience, we see more murder in Jamaica than any other period of Jamaican history. More murder, more gun crime, more domestic crime than any other period in Jamaican history. This was what we call Operation Resilience. And it concluded on March 18. It is a 3-year crime fighting strategy. All right. The Operation Resilience on March 18 finished. To make way for this new operational phase, which will see a surge in policing activities across the island for the next 3 months. We hear them say, long at Tivoli and Denham Town and surrounding areas, nobody must be found on the street after 6 o'clock. That sound like martial law. That sound like martial law to me, but we could go on. This is the next, this what I'm talking about now, this phase. We'll see a surge in policing activities across the island for the next 3 months. Well, time them go fast. Every time we talk, something have come up. According to Jamaica Constabulary Force Corporate Communications Unit, since the launch of the initiative, 4 persons have been arrested and charged for pre-larceny.
I said a man is just a man, no matter where him come from. Oh, Lord. Driving down the road one Saturday morning, Babylon pull me over, happened me darling. Dirty dread little boy, their names him calling. Rasta boy, come here, let me give you a warning. It's a Rasta, what you been smoking? What illegal stuff you promoting? I come here to check, cause I don't like your time at all. Him judge me for my trade. My Congo naughty trade. He judge me for my trade. Stereotypical ball head.
The art of war. We was on the way to talk about tidal wave, the new initiative by the police force for curtail crime in Jamaica. And them just done what they call Operation Resilience. And them on a phase now. So with that say now, them arrest 65 people for pre-larceny. Farm watch meetings have been held and the police have visited 12 abattoirs. Alright. Additionally, 273 persons have been charged for various offenses and 4 wanted persons were held. Out of 273 people. You serious? What them charge them for? What them charge them for? During the same period, 15 firearms, 96 assaulted rounds of ammunition and 517 offensive weapons were seized. Let me talk about ratchet and knife and ice pick and scissors. In addition, over 95,000... Really? And this is the part now. In addition, over 95,000 searches, including premises, vehicles and persons, were carried out, while $200,000 and US $50,000 and cash in other currencies were seized. A total of 598 pounds of ganja with an estimated street value of approximately 3 million Jamaican dollars seized, along with 5 pounds of cocaine. 1.5 acres of ganja have been destroyed. Police-citizens relations have been targeted under the initiative. Since the start of the initiative, there has been 14 widely publicized meetings, 245 neighborhood watch meetings, and 208 domestic dispute interventions. Now, yesterday I watched the TV and I said them find 7,000 pounds of ganja down at Marcus Garvey Drive. On the wharf there, 7,000 pounds of ganja. And I hear the man say, the amount of drugs that was seized. It's time them stop the language they know, you know. Them to stop the language now called ganja drug. Them don't say, them decriminalize it already. And them don't say, them are use it for medical this and medical that. It's time them let go the language, you know. Ganja is not a drug. Okay. So, Operation Tidal Wave is on its way. 3 months. They might give 3 months and see what's going to happen and let them start another operation again. Love operation, may I tell you.
I said a man is just a man, no matter where him come from. Oh, Lord. Driving down the road one Saturday morning, Babylon pull me over, happened me darling. Dirty dread little boy, their names him calling. Rasta boy, come here, let me give you a warning. It's a Rasta, what you been smoking? What illegal stuff you promoting? I come here to check, cause I don't like your time at all. Him judge me for my trade. My Congo naughty trade.
Speaking of, we're talk about him dread. Speaking of that, Whoopi Goldberg. Everybody know Whoopi, right? Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg gone into the ganja business. Yes. Yes, she's taking advantage of it. She said she gone into the ganja business and making some marijuana, medical marijuana products for women. This was all inspired by my own experience from a lifetime of difficult periods and the fact that cannabis was literally the only thing that gave relief, Goldberg said in a statement. So, you see how the thing are going now. Whoopi Goldberg gone into the cannabis business. She's on the way to making medical marijuana products for women.
Talking, he said, yeah, because you understand the most important black people in the black community are the poor black people. So I was like, what? I said, nah, bro, the most important people in the black community are the freedom fighters. He said, because the freedom fighters, I don't care what his economic status is, the freedom fighter gonna make sure anything he get gonna go to the black community. I said, you got poor Uncle Tom Negroes, you got middle class Uncle Tom Negroes, you got rich Uncle Tom Negroes, and you got some wealthy Uncle Tom Negroes, but they all Uncle Tom Negroes. And we went back and forth, and I said, wow. You know, years ago, I remember a brother telling me, Brother Kush the Black Unifier, that somehow to be a black liberator or freedom fighter, the European has convinced black people that you have to take a vow of poverty. Like it's something wrong with having something. And said, man, well, how you going to do something if you don't have something? If you think about every freedom fighter that we had that did anything, Nat Turner, he had the most access to go around from plantation to plantation. He was the most trusted among our people. Marcus Mosiah Garvey, he was a printer, he was a speaker, he was an author, he did everything. These are not people that were poor people in the standard of what black people were. Freedom fighters come in every socioeconomic class. If they decide they're going to fight for their people, whether they have nothing or whether they have something, they're going to make something to make freedom for our people. So I said, we got to dispel this notion. So I looked back in history and I looked at our Ashanti brothers and sisters. You know, the Gold Coast of Africa and Ghana. The Ashanti, they called it Gold Coast when the Europeans went through and enslaving our people. They had gold just everywhere. Some of the kings you see here, the brother wearing gold shoes. I mean, just gold everywhere. And one of the Ashanti proverbs was, if anyone invoke a fetish against you, meaning they're going to put a curse on you, let this man die. He is not harming you as much as he would if he were to say, let poverty lay hold to him. In other words, the Ashanti say, it'd be better somebody tell you they coming to kill you and they come and tell you they going to make you broke. So I'm saying that to say, just for us to understand, poverty has nothing to do with African people. It don't have nothing to do with our culture. So let's go into this, because you say, well, you saying that, brother, but what you saying doesn't make sense. We look around our communities, we see poverty, deep poverty in some places in the South, and not that South, places in Southern Maryland where some of our brothers and sisters still don't have running water. And so you say, well, all that poverty, what you mean? It is about black people. We looked at New Orleans and we saw the poverty that was there before they blew up those levees. Now when they blew up the levees, we saw severe poverty and we saw poverty after that. But what we need to understand, y'all gonna take a trip with me? Let's go back to get a true, real, earthy African understanding of what poverty is. Poverty is part of European culture. Poverty is the caves and hills of Europe where the Europeans came from, where it was cold and harsh and they didn't have food. They couldn't just drop a seed in the earth and grow no food like it. It didn't work that way. They had scarce resources and they had to fight and kill each other to have anything. Poverty is when they didn't have good family relationships where they cared about one another and they looked out for one another. Poverty was a cold, harsh climate where somebody would kill you at any given moment in order to get something, whether it's food, whether it's a physical, something that they could take from you to get some wealth, whatever they could get. Poverty is when you don't know where your next meal is going to come from. Poverty is when it's so cold that you can barely stay alive because of the chill that you have on your body and you're starving at the same time. Poverty is when your mother or father wants to rape you and harm you. This was the life of Europe. That's poverty. That's right. And so we see even now, they live in a cold icebox. Dr. John Henry Clark described it as the icebox of Europe, where they sitting in this cold icebox called Europe with no resources. They don't have it. They can't go on the ground and find diamonds. They can't find gold. They can't find anything. The most they can plant in Europe is a potato, and that's today. So then they go around the world and steal from other folks. So we see poverty as part of European culture, but not just material wealth. The real poverty is not in the material. It's in the person, in their spirit, in their culture. You look right here. This is Matt Stone and Trey Parker, who created South Park. They're rich by financial standards, but they're these filthy transvestite homosexuals. Have you ever been around Europeans and noticed that they don't have alcohol, or if they don't have cigarettes or something to make them go out of themselves, they can't even enjoy being around each other? You get 4 or 5 brothers together, they sit down and start talking, get some sisters in there. Man, we be talking all night, laughing and joking. We can interact because there's something inside of us. The European has nothing. He don't even have the basic fundamental understanding that a man's supposed to be with a woman. He don't have a family culture and history that he can look back to. Matter of fact, he has so little culture that he goes around the world stealing everybody else's culture. So you make jazz, he take jazz and try to call it his own. And can't do nothing else with it because he didn't create it. He can just imitate what you did and it stops right there. He doesn't have anything. That's the real poverty. Poverty is not what you have. Poverty is the core of the European being. That is poverty. The European is poverty. From what he was born with to what he is to his very essence. So then we say, well, wait a minute. What about our people? Can you look at that? Where's that? Where's that picture from? That's Africa. How can you have that and be poor? Look at it. You drop a seed anywhere and there's something going to grow. Might not be what you tried to grow, but something going to grow. You look at the sisters at the market with the fish and the colors in there, the things that they're wearing, and it takes a lot to be able to produce this. Everybody has something to be able to go to a market to sell to other people. Everybody has something to put the different colors and the designs. You have a culture. You got the brothers, jet black brothers. They got their drums and they beating in rhythm. Brother doing a backflip in the center. This is culture. This is life. This means that people have relationships and communication and families and future, and they have traditions. This is wealth in its most purest form. Right. Not only do you have all the resource you need around you to survive, but inside you feel good, because it doesn't really matter, because you know as long as one person has anything, everybody got something, because we'll share and we'll make it. And so Africa is a place of richness and wealth as a people. Material or not, we've been wealthy for our entire existence. Wealth is part of our culture. You see these sisters here, I mean, they beautiful, looking almost arrogant. I mean, they looking like, if we walked up and they're like, who are you? Are you part of a royal family? I mean, you know, these sisters look regal, you know, and look at them. I mean, got their blues and their yellows, and I don't even know what it means. I just know it look good. It look like life, because that's what we are as a people. Celebration and life and culture and family. This is our homeland, full of all the wealth of the known universe here. So then we got to ask ourselves the question, well, if this is all wealth, Africa is all wealthy, then why we so broke, right? Well, what is poverty? Since we cannot say that black people are not suffering poverty, but we said it's not part of our culture, then what is it? Poverty is an Arab/white socioeconomic political system forced on black people. Let me say it again. Poverty is not what you have or don't have. Poverty is a system. When whites come in or Arabs come in, they take your wealth away from you, they push you away, and then they start pillaging your resources and make you give it to them. Has nothing to do with who you are. It is a system that's in place. The first thing they got to do to make you poor is destroy your family, capture your soldiers, separate your men and women and children. And then they begin the process of creating what we see around the world today as poverty. So they come in, and once they separated the families, remember, if you got arid land over there and rich African soil over here, which one you living on? You living on your rich African soil. So the European comes in, takes you off the rich African soil, puts you on the desolate soil where life is not possible. He moves into your rich soil and puts you in such miserable conditions, such as this, that in order for you to get a bite to eat or survive, you now have to go to him, and then he gives you just enough to survive so that you can help him pillage your resource to make him wealthy. That is the system of poverty. And so we see the same thing here in America. We got skills, we do all these great things, and what do? They push us into these communities, lump us in there, and keep us what we call poor. Now let's talk about capitalism, because people get capitalism confused. Let's get it unconfused. What is capitalism? Let's make it simple. Don't go looking and look. You're going to go looking in your dictionary, you're going to get it confused. Then white folks will never tell you the truth the way you need to understand it, because they intend to keep you enslaved. Let me tell you the truth, because I'm your brother and I love you and I want you to understand. Might not make you feel good, but at least you know what you're dealing with. What is capitalism? Capitalism is the economic system of racism and white supremacy. It describes the means by which whites target another group's wealth and systematically pillage it for themselves. What is capitalism? The Native Americans have 2 continents, beautiful, green, vibrant, many nations. The whites come, learn how to plant the seeds and just kill them off and take their wealth, and now they have what we call America. That is capitalism. But here's a nuance to really make it very, very clear, and I hope this crystallizes it for people. What is poverty as it relates to capitalism? Capitalism is the system that relates to whites. Capitalism is for whites, meaning they go in and pillage. Under capitalism, the system that they have for anybody that they pillage in this particular case, we're talking about African people, is called poverty. Poverty is the economic system for black people under capitalism. That's the system they have in place for us. In other words, it's not about did you make some money. The idea is that you're going to be impoverished whether you know it or not. Poverty describes the system that keeps us from resources and or keeps us from using our resources to better our racial condition. Sometimes we misunderstand poverty. We think that LeBron James is not in poverty because we over here don't have any money. He got all that money. He's still impoverished. I'm going to tell you how he's impoverished. It's not that they kept the resources away from him. The second part of poverty is even if you have resources, you cannot use them to change the condition of your people. So if LeBron James decided to take his $100 million and I love black people, I'm going to go build some wealth for black people. Within 2 years, he'd be in jail or dead. Or he'd be in a fight for his survival. Because whites don't play, because it's not a negotiation about wealth for black people. It is a system, and the system says black people must be impoverished because that's the system that they have created for us. Y'all got that? Yes. All right, all right. Now I'm just going to show this very, very quickly so we can get an understanding that this is a system that's in place. This shows you some of the years. This goes from 1984 and this goes to 2009. It shows you the disparity, the difference in wealth between black people and whites. And what you'll see here, if you look closely, in 1984, whites had 12 times, for every dollar of a black household, the white household had $12. You go here to 93, for every dollar in a black household, the whites had 10. And now in 2009, for every dollar in the black household, the whites have $19. For every dollar in a white household, in a black household, $1, whites have $19. So as you can see, never does it change where black people have more per household than whites, right? Why is it that you don't see it changing back and forth? Because it is a system. And the only thing that changes in the system is how much more they have than you have. Never the question of do they have more. Understood? Let's go. Now we got to talk about the orchestrator and the controller of the white economic dynamic. This does not, now I want to be clear because black folks, it's like we got this dire need to try to find some good white folks. So once we start talking about these small hats, I'm not going to lie. You're going to start looking at the Ku Klux Klan and the redneck, and a little bit of you're going to say they're not that bad. Now, listen, before that happens, yeah, I know the sister in the back said, what you talking about? When we finish with these hats today, you're going to say, I understood what this brother was saying now. Listen, none of these whites are our friends. None of them are our friends. All of them are our bitter enemies. But the bitterest of the bitter enemies is this small hat because they're the most sophisticated. And so what we're going to talk about today, since we're talking about our black business, we have to understand the sophistication of the mind that runs the economic system we call capitalism so we understand how it operates. But I'm not even going no further. I want one promise. I want to see every hand in the house too, if you promise me this. Will you promise me that you will not use this discussion and understanding of the small hats to make no friends out of no other white folks? Raise your hands if you promise me you will not do that with this lecture. All right, y'all promise me? All right, but then let's go on into this. All right. Who are the small hats? These are whites who call themselves Jews. But because they are not really Jews, they are Ashkenazim, they're Zionists, and we don't have time to get into what that is today. We have another video, entertainment. You can go to that one and you'll get a much better understanding. Entertainment, fighting the poltergeist right in the back. You can get a better understanding of what that means. Essentially, though, these are the individuals that run the economics of the white world and the world in general. And because they have a very slick and sophisticated way of operating, we created a character named Hickleberg Hat. And Hickleberg Hat We call them small hats instead of calling them white so-called Jews, because many of our people who are black practice Judaism. These whites don't practice Judaism. They practice economic enslavement and brutality. So we came up with our own name, because you know our people see them with those little tiny hats right in the middle of their head, and like they don't have enough cloth. All the money they stealing, seem like they should have enough cloth to make a hat for their whole head. But they cheap, man. They not doing it. They just gonna make a little bit of a hat for the head and say they got a hat. That's where it is.
Judge me for my trade. My Congo not to trade now. Yes, he judge me for my trade. Stereotypical bald head now. I believe that a man is still a man, no matter where him come from, no matter how him turn now. Muslim, Christian, Rastaman, in the eyes of the Father, we all still are one. Stereotype from the world overall, but you know them the things of the fall. Every man stand tall, bring the chains on the wall, and stop judge me for my dread. My Congo nasty trade. He judge me cause I'm trade. Stereotypical bald head now. He judge me cause I'm trade. My Congo nasty trade now. He judge me for my trade. Stereotypical bald head now.
Yeah, the man called Tony Rebel said, don't judge me because of him locks. This poem World and Agro Festival, 10 a.m. Sunday, April the 24th, College of Art, Agricultural Science. Naya Bingi Reasoning at the Pittsford Naya Bingi Center, 1 p.m. this Sunday. That is in Montego Bay, Naya Bingi Reasoning at Pittsford. So those of you who can make it, make it. So as we said, this poem World and Agro Festival will be held this year, Sunday, April 24th, College of Agricultural Science. It moved from the center, Port Antonio. And then Naya Bingi Reasoning at the Pittsford Naya Bingi Center start 1 o'clock this Sunday.
You are listening to Muta Baruka.
Thank you very much. I want to take care of 2 small items, then we'll get started. I want to report to you, because I'm part of your property, what happened to me in Jamaica and how important it was to attend the conference on Marcus Garvey in the island where Marcus Garvey was born. It was very significant because Caribbean scholars, mostly top-flight Jamaican scholars, African scholars, some Afro-American scholars, 2 white women scholars who is about as out of place as a third thumb. But they're trying to establish themselves in the field as the Garvey authorities. And they'll probably succeed, and everybody go to them now for the answers instead of us. But they were there with a spiel. The important thing at a conference on Marcus Garvey in Jamaica is that we're dealing with a contradiction. It's the first time I had been in Jamaica since Seaga. On the night of his election, I was debating on WLIB, and WLIB stayed on late that night Basil Wilson, who was a Jamaican. And I was debating about what this would mean for the whole Caribbean area. And I said that this means the recolonization of the whole Caribbean area. That it's changed, it would now change from an English sphere of influence to an American sphere of influence. I said, if you think the British as thugs were bad, now you've got some thugs now who won't even clean a knife before they cut your throat. So some Black Siaga reporters called the station and asked to speak to me. They said, we know you, we know who you are, we know how you look. If you come to Jamaica again, from the airport, you're going straight to a Jamaican jail or to a Jamaican undertaker. I decided I'm going to risk it. Ain't nothing happened. Ain't nobody threatened me. All good Jamaican friends there to meet me and greet me and to feed me until I could barely walk. Good Jamaican food, good breakfasts. Remind me, it's been so many years since I had kingfish and boiled bananas for breakfast. It was a good homecoming among friends and among people that I had been in many battles with. But the conference itself, except for the contradiction of the two Caucasian women who really didn't have that much to say, the conference itself was very fulfilling. Contradictory too, because some of the most able scholars, all radical, mostly to the left, were there. And while we were there, they gave medals to the Jamaicans who had participated in the invasion of Grenada. The invasion of Grenada is what turned the Caribbean area into an American lake, a sphere of American influence. Jamaica had not improved by virtue of it. There's unemployment, widespread. Young men find very little to do, and most of them who don't want to go into the army are being turned into little thugs. You have at the time you can't even open your car window if you stop for a light. I'm saying that criminality is being produced by virtue of circumstance in an island that I call the Nigeria of the Caribbean, because Jamaica has everything. It could feed itself as rainfall, a lot of greenery, a lot of land that's can be productive, that's not productive. And when I asked, when everybody, there were so many people there with nationalists and down with Garvey and everything, and I just stopped the whole thing still by asking, is there anyone here wearing a pair of shoes made in Jamaica by a Jamaican with leather from a Jamaican cow? Is anybody here wearing a shirt made from cloth or cotton grown in Jamaica?
You are listening to Muta Baruka.
No answer. Because they had lost something which still seems to have been lost throughout the whole of the African world. That is the concept of nation. That was Marcus Garvey's great gift, a reminder to the African world to regain the concept of nation again. And near the end of the lecture, when everybody got so enthusiastic that they're going to install Garvey again. I said, you can get all happy about a dead Marcus Garvey, 47 years dead. But you're not living any Garveyism on this island or any place in the Caribbean. There's a political atmosphere in the Caribbean islands where if Marcus Garvey were alive advocating the absolute same thing, he might be stoned to death. Now I ask, where would Marcus Garvey be safe in the whole of the Caribbean area? People boasting of the invasion of Grenada, every progressive Caribbean radical either being killed at home or driven away from home, a conservative group taking over, mostly mixed breed mulatto types, color prejudice growing more intense. Here's where they would speak of a brown society and a red man society. Now when they say brown in Jamaica, they mean brown. That don't have no meaning here at all. Because a brown-skinned black person and a black person, the lynch mob don't make no difference at all, and a taxi cab driver will just pass up one just as quick as the other one. But in Jamaica, that's a separate job category, separate educational category, sometimes a separate neighborhood. Jamaica is the most stratified of all the islands along color and class lines. But one of the redeeming things on the platform, Jamaica's leading communist, Trevor Monroe, delivered one of the most fiery indictments of the party and most critical analysis I've ever heard in my life. He said, we have forgotten that this is an island mainly of black people, and this is a society mainly of black people, and we're not going to make the new Jamaica until we understand that. And any time a person is far to the left as Trevor Monroe, he teaches at the university, he's a PhD, he's a fine scholar. But I happen to think part of his left leaning is a fake. He was born in the middle class of the brown society, but he wants a reputation as a radical. He's been kind of apologizing for that. And he couldn't help the fact he was born moderately wealthy. And yet he's Jamaica's leading communist. He's also one of his most brilliant minds. And we noticed, it was a lady that brought this up, that when everybody else spoke, the media didn't turn on the lights to put it on television that evening. But when he spoke, they did that. So now they'll reflect what he said and they'll forget what the rest of us said. But be that as it may, it was a meaningful thing for me personally to be in an island where I spent a lot of time. When I was writing the Garvey book, I spent 4 summers there, and part of some other time I did something which I rarely do on a book. I accepted literally demanded a large advance, $10,000 before I finished the book. So I went to Jamaica and lived beyond my means. I'm glad somebody benefited from it. House, made everything, got the whole works. My little daughter, that was before my son was born. So fond memories of the island, also some pain, because the island has never made the best of itself. The Rastas were there and fully debating everything, and also bringing forth about the only advocacy of a true African culture in Jamaica, in spite of the fact that I think on some points the Rastas are a little bit mixed up, but be that as it may. They're confused by Haile Selassie, but I know you don't argue about a Rasta and about a Rasta's affection for Haile Selassie. You don't, that's the point, you just leave alone. because you're wasting your time anyway, so time can be better spent. But the Rastas, who spoke up quite nicely and very articulate, said that we don't bend. That's what we believe in. The Rastas do not bend. No compromise, no nothing. And they brought up the fact that the reggae singer, musician who followed Bob Marley was Peter Tosh. And there was no use for him being murdered. He was a popular cultural hero. And his influence was growing in Jamaica. And all he was singing was freedom songs from the point of view of the Rastas. I think eventually the government might feel threatened by them and turn against them. Why I've spoken about Jamaica is that in addition to being the largest island, has one of the better university educational system. It is the island that was expected to lead the whole of the Caribbean and could have done that in regard to the whole of the Caribbean. It has the mind to do it. It has the intellects to do it. It has the technicians to be the builders of the Caribbean. And yet they have not fulfilled that mission. They're a little bit shamefaced about Siaga. They kept telling you these are Lebanese. Stop lying to me about being a Lebanese. This is a Boston white man and a con man. He came in and put something over on you. Took over. And with all the brilliant minds born in Jamaica, you tell me you can't find a single Jamaican to lead you. You got to go to Boston and get a hustler. Come on, knock it off. But I got back safely, and those who promised to kill me didn't kill me. And I was surrounded by wonderful friends, good intellects who, when they differed with me, they differed with some degree of respect and affection, as I differed with them with a degree of respect and affection. And that is the way it should be. When black people differ with each other, they don't have to destroy each other about it. They can still be protected and differ with each other. The other item I'd hoped to take up, and I didn't hope to take up this much time, was the series Chaka Zulu. Because so many people have written me or called me, wonder what is the book? There is no the book. I read 30 books on Zulu culture before I was clear about what it was. The series was an absolute disgrace. It demeaned one of the greatest people we produced in Africa and one of the fightingest people we produced in Africa. It was the Zulus that kept the whites from the hinterland. And the Zulus did not fight. Chaka in his day did not fight whites or have to fight whites. He was fighting to consolidate blacks in order to preserve the country for African people. And had he won, he might have taken more black casualties, but he would have saved South Africa for blacks.
Okay, continuing the musical journey.
Who faced the most starvation? Who faced the most separation?
Rasomik, I'm sound like Ghanaian Silk in a brethren. Yeah, you sound like Ghanaian Silk, man. Rasomik.
Divide and conquered. Whose voice the last to be heard? Who sell out their freedom fighters, the darker shade of skin. Listen, with all the years of freedom fighters fighting, with all the years the Rasta man been chanting, won't know themselves till their backs are up against the wall. Oh well, well, voices of our ancestors are crying, both spiritually and physically we're dying. Won't you wake up, out of your sleepwalking? Oh well, who face the most oppression? Who face the most evasion? Who face the most separation? The darker shade of skin. Who was divide and conquer? Whose voice the last to be heard? Who sell out their freedom fighters? The darker shade of skin. Listen, Rastafari is the king of all kings. Without a doubt, he's the Lord of all lords. He's the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. Oh well, breaking the chains of captivity, international morality. Let's embrace this dynasty and uplift ourselves. Oh well, and face no more oppression and no more starvation. There's no more separation. Oh, darker shade of skin. No more divide and conquer. No more the last.
Yeah, man, me like the tempo of that tune, you know. Me like the tempo. We want to yell up Jackie Roots, where that our mother passed away. Daughter who has been doing a lot of community work amongst the youth them. So we want to big up Jackie Roots. Yes, our mother passed away. Now, as we talk about pass, we talk about Earth Day, Earth Strong, you know. We want to yell up my brethren. Matrix! Matrix say, him born today. Yeah, man, I mean, Matrix say, him tell me that when I come off of the show last night. Him say, Mota, on my Earth Day, you know. And I'm a brethren. I don't know if I'm a mix up yesterday with today to a night, you know. But I something to tell me that. But yeah, all right. So here what I don't know. I play a tune for my brethren. I'm a brethren, you know. Yes. Matrix. We play a tune for Matrix. Matrix, step in ways I play this tune for your birthday, you know. I can't give nothing for it. As a matter of fact, you supposed to give me something. On your birthday. As a matter of fact, your mother's birthday or your birthday. Your mother's birthday. All right, here goes. This one is dedicated to my brethren, Matrix, who take over the reign from me every 2 o'clock Wednesday night.
I've been counted on repeatedly. It's a healthy disposition that's reflected when you greet and complete. The circle of love when you dream is how all I feel. You live to see another earth strong. More life, more love, destined to come your way. Another earth strong. Give thanks and celebrate.
for you I got a little healing. I'm wishing you the best, I hope you never need it now. Yeah, you live to see another earth strong. More life, more love, destined to come your way. Another earth strong. Give thanks and celebrate. Yeah, you live to see another earth strong. More life, more love, destined to come your way. Another earth strong. Give thanks and celebrate.
When they said it was for you, it came together quickly, sped on. Good sentiment and contributions voluntarily put in.
Thought-provoking. You are listening to Muta Baruka.
Stamp on a little girl, you know. Sometimes a little girl, you know, little daughter. Yeah, but put the stamp on her, believe you me, yes. We want to call upon the Minister of Foreign Affairs, whosoever him is, for really deal with the Trinidad thing there, you know. I'm not talking about the food business and import and export. I'm talking about how them just antagonize Jamaican people in a them little island there all the while. You understand? They have a little thing, you know. You say Trinidad, anytime you go to Trinidad, you know, no care which car you drive, whether it's a Mercedes Benz or a little jalopy, you know. A Jamaican music are playing at the car, you know. A Uncle Jew in Bacchanal business, them have them own music play. So I don't know if that all make them kind of feel irritable. You say this damn little Jamaican people them don't know if talk nasty in Spanish record and I talk about jaja and I'll leave a pick them astray. We don't want them in our country. And furthermore, when the man them come along there, the man them like half the woman them, and when the man them go down there, the woman them like half the man them. I don't know. Them have something against Jamaican. Them have something against Jamaican. Them need to come out and tell you what them have against Jamaican people. Barbados, Trinidad, St. Martin, them little island about the place. Them have something against Jamaican. They must tell you what is it with Jamaican that really aggravate them so and get them upset when you go through the airport. Yeah, man, I tell you. I go through Trinidad and St. Lucia. One of them airport I go through and when I go through American airport, them no all them do, them carry you through the machine and get this little metal detector and put by your head. Through them say your head wrap, them put by your head and them say alright, go through. In a Jamaica, when you go through this the man them ask if you can touch your head and them touch it and feel it and you go through. You see when you go through, I go through St. Lucia, one at a time I go through St. Lucia. And when I go through now, the woman say, me have to take off when I have on my head. And I imagine, I examine it now, because I say, America make them say them things. America make them say, they might check out your ear, you know. Just like how America, most of the things, where you can't carry a certain portion of liquid on the plane. The woman say, me must take off my head. So me look on her go, she say, you're not taking off what you have on your head. You want to go in that room and take it off then? Me just jog off everything off her head, you know. It's like, I mean, I know the first she still like silly, you know, but like, she never expect, all my time my head, she never expect so much ear for come out of her head, like a gargan, like the Medusa. I don't know where the Medusa, in a Greek mythology, is a woman with no snake come out of her head. And the only way you could get rid of her is to make she see her own image. Because anybody where she look and turn to stone. And all the brother get rid of her is that him turn him shield. And when she look on her own image, she turn to stone. But it's a whole heap of snake in her head. So I think say when the woman look on me, you know, it's like she wants to say, all right, put it on, but me don't take it off already. And hold up my scarf in my head, my turban in my hand. And I go through. But them have something against Jamaican. Next time I come through already, me have a little, one of them little backla aisle in a Rasta. One of them, where them call aisle where, you know, you rub up on your skin and all them stuff. It's smaller than, like, half the size of my little finger. The back is half the size of my little finger. I kid you not. And half it, they done already. And the woman carry the thing through the x-ray, you know, and see the little back, you know. I mean, no, say, them stipulate how much ounce you're supposed to carry on the plane. You know, that never reach, like, the amount of time when we go through America with that. We go through America with it when it full up. And the woman see the thing in there, you know, and she say, what is this? Me say, it's what them call it, aisle. You know, body aisle. And the woman look on it now and then she just say, we have to confiscate this. And I say, why you have to confiscate this? It's not, I don't remember how much ounce them say that. She say, I don't care, we're going to take it away. I mean, just say, all right. I mean, I don't really know what argument with them, you know. I mean, I say, what wait? America make them tell you, say, how much ounce I think we carry out. They must stipulate now. Because they want to aggravate you. Them want to aggravate, you know, and when you answer them now, them carry in the next room and I will if I talk to. I tell you, say, believe you me, there was a time when it was a pressure for go through Miami airport, but right now, me feel say Jamaican people go through Miami airport easier than go through one of them Caribbean islands along there, so especially Trinidad and Barbados. Especially Trinidad and Barbados. I don't know where them have against Jamaican. I don't know if it's true. Bob Marley, the fastest runner in the world, reggae music, Rasta, them hear the music of Jamaica pumping and them pick the yard, pick the house, pick the car, pick the this, pick the that, and every one of them pick the war come at Jamaica. I mean, them just annoy, them annoying Rasta. Trinidad people, me I tell you now, and what people like this, you know, annoying. You know, annoy, and you know, tap it. And Jamaican government must find out what is it that is causing these little island people. Small island, and Jamaica would say small island. The small island. Jamaica is the second largest island in the Caribbean. So them say. The least spoken language in the Caribbean is English. And the English one, them are give a problem. The English one, them are give a problem. I don't understand it. So I would like to know, those people, them turn back the other day, we need to get to the top of it. We need to find out, what did these Jamaicans do to be turned back at the airport and treated with just such disdain in Trinidad? Because up to now, the liar, them for that what's your name? Sheriff Myrie, which she run politician, and I never, you know, vote her again to rat it. But up to now, the liar, they complain to them not get for them. Eh? Yeah, the liar, them say them not get the money from Barbados yet. The liar, them and the federal said them not get the money from Barbados yet. So me don't know. We need, and the thing with it is that when them come through our airport, you know, it's like Christmas. It's like we have to give thanks to them come, you know, like wow, you know what I mean, like no sir, them for go on better than that. You know why they for go on better than that? Because it's a Jamaican people. When we get dirty, we get dirty. We are dirtier. We dirty till we can't dirty no more. And we not fight no war. We just say it is necessary and important that we have a nice relationship with our Caribbean sisters and Caribbean brethren. And them can't keep pressuring we like that. Them can't do it. They must stop it. We know how we stay already. I want to say sometimes we go on terrible and all them really. But you can't tell me say everybody will come through your airport on a profile way. A profile and a profile Rasta. And it makes you feel uncomfortable. Because you have a big place like America now do that again. America grew up now. They might look for another kind of thing, you know. And Jamaica are not terrorists. You understand? So, I don't know. We have to work it out. Yes. This is where we have fun in the studio, yeah. We're having fun in the studio, people. It's nice with the amongst a group of people where you can have fun with. Okay. Samantha, here you go.
Wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream to follow what it means. I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream
to take some phone call now. Yes, 38 minutes past 3 o'clock. We're going to take some phone call. Operator, send in the call then. As you hear that tune, you know, say Sly I play it, you know. Believe you me, why you love Sly? Long time I don't see my bridge, you know. Okay, all right. The word is success. Okay. Next call. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, what motor?
I'm there.
Yeah, Margaret from Morgan Lane, I call you, man.
Who?
Margaret from Morgan Lane.
Okay, all right.
A long time I no call you.
Go on, give thanks. Say you call now.
Yeah, man, me have to
Me
give
think
thanks.
you gone a foreign, man.
No, sir, me never go to them place there yet.
Okay.
But I like to go yet, but me never go to them place there yet.
Then if you apply for your visa, man.
Yeah, me I go try.
Then you think you never go there, you never apply for visa yet. You just sound like the people where I talk about them who win lottery and they never buy ticket yet.
That's true. You are when you never try, you never buy it. That's true.
Yeah, but the man who pray to God for win the lottery.
Eh.
Yeah, man, he pray to God for win the lottery one day. God answer him and say, so why you don't buy a ticket?
Eh.
Yeah, so you want to go foreign and you don't want to go embassy, go get
Man,
visa.
when I did it now, go up there, man.
All right, so what you say now?
Yeah. You just a heal you up, you know?
Oh, you just
That's
a
all
heal
I'm
me. Oh,
saying,
nice.
I
You're
heal you.
nice, man. You're nice. You just call me
I'm
feel
there.
me.
You see the flowers man on the Waterloo Road, big him up to me.
The who?
And tell me, say, the flowers man when he Mr. Turner.
Oh, yes.
He tell me, say, a while you come by flowers from him and he hear me on your program more time and say, me now big him up when me call him, when me call you.
Down a Waterloo Road?
Waterloo Road, yeah.
Which Waterloo Road you talk about?
Waterloo Road on Fanny. Waterloo Road in when you go Bradley 4 Road and turn on from Waterloo Road so around there so. You sell flowers but and them something with flowers.
Why you have me buggled you know, me I try to figure out which part. Don't go Waterloo Road.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me exactly which part Waterloo Road. Me Waterloo Avenue or tell me which part Waterloo Road there.
Waterloo Road is right as you go you pass the stoplight of 4 and go down.
Stop the stoplight at which part?
4 roads at the stoplight of 4 and turn.
And go which part? Turn which part? Don't go down Walton Park we are turn up.
No man.
For go Grand Spain. For go
go down for the place name don't when you go in back when you are back down to Mega Mart way.
Like you go halfway tree.
Yeah, when you're going back to Mega Mart.
And which part him sell flowers let's up?
Yeah, you saw a flower shop so down from Waterloo Road. And Salman name Mr. Turner.
Well, mind boggling.
When me here, big up to Mr. Mac. He might tell me saying here on your program too.
Yeah.
But you say you never know, so he still a deal with them, still a 6 shoes. The one at
the man at Grand Spain Road. No, me remember him. Yeah, me never know so them still have people have fixed shoes.
Yes, our dear tell me saying here on your program, so me I tell him say I go big him up too. Come here, find it after saying anyone knows the man still have fixed shoes.
Yeah, but come in know so them youth want fix shoes. But since them shoes have a little hole them throw it way.
Eh.
But you know say have a youth right over on the other side of the road now we are plant Calalo.
Yes, that's Derek.
Oh, you know him?
Yeah man, I'm a brethren.
Then
Derek, more time I buy Calalo from him man. Cause I love greens more time, you know.
All right.
For the whole for me.
Well, me want the people them support him, you know, because it's a good venture that right at the heart of the ghetto there, so for go set up a little farm, let's up a plant Calalo. We want to heal him up again, you know.
Yes, that's true. And me no wear makeup and me no wear bleaching thing. He's just a natural person.
All right, so wait there. Where you say where the youth name? I don't want to hear about you, man. I know you already. Where the youth name? Where the youth name?
Which youth? The one that tell the Calalo.
The one who plant the Calalo. Yeah, where name?
Derek.
Derek?
Yes.
All right. Anybody who know Derek out there, tell him some motor Baroka. I give him enough respect. to turn right this out in a little Kalalo farm. Yeah, me love that.
Man.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Right between Allen Implant and Kalalo farm near back to Allen Drive.
But you call some road, I know me don't know where you talk about. A Grandspin road.
A Grandspin in them.
You don't panic now, you're going to Allen Drive.
And he make black too.
He make what?
Black.
He make black? Which part he make the black them?
Same place which part he have the Kalalo Bay.
Him industrious man. Industrious man, that man. We love that.
Yeah,
we
man.
love that. Yes.
Yeah, man.
All right, mama. But you still a mind buggle me know about Waterloo Road though. Me don't know which part you're talking
Yeah,
to.
man. The flowers, man. You buy flowers from him.
Waterloo Avenue you're talking, you know.
Yeah, man. You buy flowers.
Hold on there. You talk about Waterloo Avenue or Waterloo Road.
Yeah, any one of them.
No, it's not easy, you know. You mean the man right which part them have the glass, the alcohol?
Yes.
Right at the corner
Yes.
at Chartwood Road and Waterloo.
Yes.
Then you got 4 roads. 4 roads, then way over Mullines Road, so?
No, man. They have a 4 Grandspin too. So
them call it a 4 roads, so? Yeah, but when you say Waterloo Road, I think about which Waterloo Road they over 4 roads. But I know Waterloo Road, that's a Waterloo Avenue that.
Okay.
Upper Waterloo Avenue that. Hey, you confused up the thing, so. Hey, you confused up the thing, man. But know the flowers, man. I know flowers himself. I plant himself, man. Yeah, well, I'm flowers.
Man, I'm a brethren, man, in Valley Higgins Avenue.
Yeah, himself, I will plant at some pan and thing.
Man.
Yeah. Me don't know how we are talking about now.
Yeah, man.
All right, me want to make it clear because it sound like me I buy flowers for go to give lady. Because one time, here man buy flowers to give lady. I know me not buy no flowers to give no lady. I mean, I know no flowers, man, right? So anyway, we're gone here.
Yes, all right.
Yeah. Me I tell you, confusion. Me I tell you, Waterloo Road or Waterloo Avenue, you say anyone. That's supposed to rectify the thing totally, you know. It's supposed to rectify it. Muta, I don't care if it's Waterloo Road or it's some Waterloo we I work with. Upper Waterloo Avenue, that. Anyway, me I tell you what. Yes, operator, send in the call them and over the people them start arguing, you know, because we don't say send in the call them.
To see the sun the very next day. Yesterday I've gone away. Now today is here to stay. It's all in your plan to keep the brotherhood of man, to understand we are one. We speak in different tongues, but we are one. Now today I see the sun. I know my life.
Yes, step in. Yeah.
Greetings, Muta.
Blessed man.
Rasta Black.
Blessed man. How you doing, man?
I am blessed. You know, I saw a recommendation by the public defender saying that to give out money to Rastafari to set up a museum.
Yeah, but the Rasta them did reject it still.
I wonder which Rasta reject that. Can you imagine we get a little bit and reject it?
No, because,
you know,
because the focus was on Pinnacle. The focus was on Pinnacle.
I know, but 10,000 people come in at the Falmouth cruise ship port on one ship. Sometimes they have 2 ships. That's 15,000 people. And we could get 3,000 people up at Outermini to promote and to make money for old Rastafari to enjoy something.
Yeah, but the stench of Outermini is not something where Rasta was.
But you know, when you close down a business and new management take it over, the stench can be washed away, you know.
Yeah, sometime.
You know, so I don't think Rastafari, I don't know which Rastafari could, turn down a piece of land that is recommended by the public defender. something look fishy there, someone. It look like somebody making decision for the old Rastafari them who went through the Kurgan atrocities.
Yeah, but you know, the old people them now make a decision, right? It's a committee, it's a group of Rastafari come together. That is why the public defender have what the public defender have now, because of the initiative of the same group. It allowed this thing to go through to the same thing where same like how they did against the Jared Park thing every year. That Jared Park thing caused what you see happen there with the public defender to happen with more agitating. So right now, the reality is that Rastafari has said no to the Ottoman one. I mean, which Rasta said that? A whole heap of Rasta said that, Reggie. Whole heap.
Wow, man. I wish they had consultation before they reject that.
Then a consultation them have, man. A consultation.
Yeah. But, you know,
May I reject it too?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. May I reject it too, man?
Yeah, okay, so that's how it is still. Some people have and don't need, but the ones who need don't have the opportunity to reject. But that's how it goes still. Respect.
All right, sir.
Highly.
Man, I throw a stone right there, so, but we'll take the stone still. I know nothing. All right. Yell.
Tandama, Brother Muta.
Blessed.
Yes, earlier on you were talking about the way we were being treated in Trinidad.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know, what we in Jamaica can do to show them that we mean business is to boycott all their goods in the supermarket. Just pick up anything you're buying in the supermarket. Just look on the label.
Read the label.
Before you buy it, and because there's so much goods in the supermarket from Trinidad.
Yeah, man. I am surprised. I am shocked when I go in the supermarket. There's so much made in Trinidad.
And if we come together as a nation and start doing that, they'll soon start finding out that, you know, we're not to be treated lightly.
Yes.
You know, no, that's what I have.
That is one way, and I would go with that way too.
That's what I have.
That is one way, and I would go with that way too, as part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
I would go with that way.
The way the government is at the moment with CARICOM and thing, they can't do much.
With
punish them at the moment, but the people themselves can punish them.
I agree with you totally, sir. I agree with you. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Give thanks.
Give thanks, brother.
Yeah, I totally agree with the brethren. Read the label and see where it come from, and as a necessity to really. That is what you call a resistance that. Even though it don't look like a big thing, but is something. It may not look like big when the brethren say, but it's something. You understand? When the supermarket owner, she said these things stay upon themselves so long, it will import less and less of the Trinidadian product them. When them look and see, say it's still upon the shelf. Because most of the time them take bigger order, when them see the thing I go fast upon the shelf. So what? I so fast that go, give me 10 more crate or give me 15 more crate instead of 5 crate. If him go there and sit, him buy 10 crate and him see 8 crates still up on the table and 9 crate, him will order less. And them go one less where I go on. I agree with the man. I totally agree with the man.
In your plan to keep the brotherhood of man.
I will see where the Chinese them are going to set up big headquarters in New Kingston. I'm thinking that it just like Digicel set up downtown, which is like the hub for Digicel. I am figuring that this Chinese headquarters going to be the hub for in the Caribbean for the Chinese movement. Boy, I tell you, Jamaica not easy, you know. The Chinese them have set up them headquarters in Jamaica because them feel secure and them feel like them well treated. So we have to start learn Chinese language, you know. Yeah, we have to start learn. Well, me can't eat with chopstick already. I don't know if Tony can eat with chopstick, but chopstick better for eat with than fork, you know. I tell you that, you know. Tony, chopstick better for eat with than fork. Okay. What chopstick do is regulate the amount of food that you put in your mouth at a time. It pierce out the food. where you put it in your mouth. But chopstick, much better than eating with fork. So I have no problem with adopting that chopstick culture. But what you eat with the chopstick now, that is the problem I have. You understand? What you eat with the chopstick, I have a big problem with it. Okay, Eel. Yes.
Yes, Mota.
Yeah, blessed man.
Blessed love, my brother.
All right, man.
Yeah, man. Calling out a sentiment, man.
All right.
You have a valid point where you touch there now with the Trinidadian people, you know.
Mm.
You hear me, my brother?
Yeah, man. I hear you, man. Loud and clear.
Yeah, man. I say I have people out of my community who go up there 2 times for the past 2 months and then send her back.
You serious? Don't know whether you're not more than one day.
Yeah, I tell you. And I speak to in husband a few days ago and tell him to right now the government them depend on case for them things stuff.
Government I'm gonna ask you a question. When the person go up there, when them go up there 2 times, which time them go up there and get turned back?
It's about 6 weeks ago now. 2 times.
2 times in 6 weeks the person go up there?
And them send her back.
Why them send her back the first time?
Well, apparently maybe she didn't know the address of where she going. She have the address, but she never had it in her position.
So she have to give her address, but them sure so she have, all right. And what the second time, why them send her back?
Well, we have to find out why them send her back the second time. But it's 2 times within 6 weeks. You can imagine.
Yeah, but you know, but wait there, you know, so when you come in our country, you have to have an address.
Yeah.
I wish I could say. That is a stipulation, you know. Even
that is a valid one. I travel here too, so I know.
Yeah. So, but you don't know the second time when them travel are far. Them
no, I don't know the second time. I could ask him husband.
Yeah. Our husband up there? Our husband live up there?
Yes, man.
Our husband live in Trinidad? Wait there, our husband live in Trinidad?
You understand that?
Wait
in husband say, they need to make some report on it because the government is on it.
Why you keep saying him husband? May I ask you a question? Our husband live in Trinidad?
No, my husband live in Trinidad. My husband live in Jamaica, man.
Okay, so where she go up there for? She go for work?
Well, it's a possibility because, you know, so most of the time we are Jamaican. To be frank, you know, we are Jamaican and when you go overseas, you still want to work like you fear because, you know, when you spend 50,000 or 60,000 to buy a ticket to go to Trinidad and then send it back in.
But she didn't have people to go up there to do it. She didn't have people to go up there to stay. Hello?
Yeah, man. I'm there with the man.
No, when I ask you, she didn't have people to go stay with her up there.
Yeah, she have people when she never stay there.
And she go there already? Or just 2 times she try go and them turn her back? And she go there already? 2 times
she try go and them turn her back.
Okay. I don't know what's going on.
And it shouldn't be like that because we are one CARICOM country. So when a man spends too much money to buy a ticket to watch Trinidad, they must send you back.
Yeah, I don't know what's going up there. I was told that the Minister of Foreign Affairs is a female. Is a female, so we need the female Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Yeah, man. So we government need to be on top of them things, man. Because we're not turning back when them come here.
Yeah, where's such a name? Tony? Camila Johnson. Amina Johnson. Okay. I share the Minister of Foreign Affairs. The Ministress of Foreign Affairs. Okay, well, we need her to get on it right away, you know, because too much of them No, I said too much of them report that come out now about Trinidad.
Too much of them report them out because too many people from Jamaica them are turned back. And when they come to Jamaica, we not turn them back. So the government needs to see on top of them thing, the virgin, and when for them food come here, it come here like, wow. You understand me?
Yeah. Them have a stigma with Jamaican people and Guyanese people. You know, because Guyanese people go through it, them have a stigma. Something is it.
Them have something about the motor.
Yeah.
Them have something about it. Either I don't know if I with reggae music or with too fast for them or but something.
And sometimes good away with ganja too. All right, we got.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, blessed. Eel. Yeah, blessed.
Blessed motor.
You know, so that radio thing that not gonna work. You know, so that radio thing that not gonna work. Because I'm ever hear when I say no, so that radio thing that not gonna work.
These are
the words of an island called Jamaica, calling many to honor their Jamaican roots. For I heard her...
I'm going to try him again. Eel.
Eel.
Yes, sir.
Respect, Mota.
All right, blessed man.
The brethren last night were of the Wolipa collection, where I collect for 40 years.
Roger.
Yeah.
Roger Stefan from California.
What a shame, man.
Eh?
What a shame, man.
Terrible, man. Terrible.
So let me ask you this, cause from last time I want to ask you. A group of musician or reggae artists can come together and put up the money and hold on for that.
You ask me if a group of musicians can do it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if a group of musicians can do it.
So as a trusted man in the society where
Who that? Me must go around and collect people money. Me must go collect the money to do it.
No,
me must go around and solicit the money to do it.
But you can't organize a thing where you call up someone who want to participate or something.
Alright, you can take half you tell me who me can talk to. Because me not really know no artist right now where me can go to and say a couple million in one feet, you know, US dollar millions in one feet, and a Jamaican dollar in one, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Los Angeles, him live him no one Jamaican dollar, US dollars, and it's a couple million in one. Yeah, so if you can pinpoint some artists to me who you feel in a them money category there, just give the operator the name them and me will figure it out. Because me don't really know none here right now. Eh? Because it's not only for buy the thing, you know, but it's to know build a structure to put it in that it makes.
Yeah, you need a structure to put it in.
Yeah, so you know there's more millions that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just go buy it so now and make it stay there and rotten down. You have to go now.
Music, you know.
Yeah, but you see, that's what I said last night. I say these people is just involved with, I mean, I fight against sport, but something like that, we can bring a certain level of, if you call about tourism, like Asta Black love talk about tourism, reggaeton. Maybe Asta Black, we can ask Asta Black still, you know. Maybe we should ask Asta Black, because Asta Black always talk about tourists, and talk about Bob Marley music and all this stuff. Yeah, cut up low, you cut up. It look like a battery go.
Alright.
Yeah, alright, blessed. Yes. Yeah, EL.
Hello.
Yeah, blessed.
Well, a female was talking to me a while ago and trying to get her back.
A female was talking to you and trying to get her back? You're trying to get her back? Well, I am Muta Baruka and you just call me.
Okay, sorry about that. They transferred me to you, but you're not the right person. Okay. Have a nice afternoon.
He's the wrong person. All right. Yes. Maybe Asta Black could have put up the money, you know. Because them man look like them have it on certain levels, you know, I don't know. But it's a venture where all away should have work with. You know, and him approach the government already. Him don't approach the government. Him approach a big banking man and nothing. And now him say, boy, him too old and now if you go around the place and try make it reach a Jamaica when film legacy is at stake if him don't move it. And him children them dead there and all these things. So him have takers in America. Him have two takers who him say is willing to deal with it. And it's a very sad thing that a thing like that should have still end up in America. 40 years. Him a collect. Me I tell you, me go him house and me go up on the boat right there in California there. And unbelievable the amount of things where him have reggae music, especially Bob Marley, because the man him name him son Marley. Him actually name one of him son them Marley. So you must know say the man like really. And him approach government carry him down to a level where it's ridiculous. Him approach a big banking man say something else. And now him just dead there. So, and him really wanted to come to Jamaica. him really want it come to Jamaica. And him want it intact as how it is now. Meaning say, him don't want peace over there, so, and peace over there, so, and peace over there, so. And him say, one politician, I tell him, say, when them bite, him don't business where them want to do with it. You know, say, for you hear that, you know, say, them will all go sell all peace or some. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, some I don't know if I try reggae. All the while we have to have one and if I try reggae and which part of reggae I come from, make them really treat it that way there. Yes. Yeah.
Muta.
Yeah, blessed.
Asta again.
Asta. The man I say, why you don't, not him say, me I suggest, say maybe you can work it out and buy, where out of money and put it in there, I don't know.
Yeah, man, I right thing, you know.
So you're not Roger number and thing.
May have it, but you know, me talk to Nevergark about it before, and him said, imagine we give him everything about Bob Marley, and then everywhere everybody send him a little piece from everywhere, and him collect it. Which but him paying electric bill and air condition and everything for all these years, so him deserve something. And I am sure if we get out of money and air condition it and set it right.
Yeah.
He would store it there and reuse the attractions money to pay him little for it. So it's a great
no, man. You said the man at 75 years old in our brethren.
Yeah, man.
And you tell him for pay him little what?
No, I mean about like in 4 pieces before him drop out. You know, 4 pieces, quarter at a time. And we can raise the money because me tell you, man, if you charge $20.
No, me know where you can charge or you can make money. But you see, in life of 40 years of film life.
No, man, we're not going to take so long because me tell you, man.
No, me I say. Consider me know, me not ask you say. From me know Roger. Him collect things. And inform me know him collect. Me I say, if your man collect these things for 40 years of film life, and him I say, him reach a stage now where him want Jamaica receive it. And then him I ask for X amount of money, which I don't think is enough. I don't want to say how much him I ask for. True. But him go to one banker, the banker say, him pay it in 3 years. That is what him say. Him go to the politician, him tell the politician want money. The politician tell him, carry them way down there, so. And then tell him, say, no, anything with them want to do with it, him no business. And him say, but no, him want it intact. So him say, don't trust none of the politician them.
Sure.
To deal with it. But him want somebody now can take care right like how him take care right.
Yeah, and I agree with that because I have been to the house also and I've seen it and see how well he take care of it and how he catalog it.
You go on the boat?
No. I've been to his house.
You want
on
go
the hill.
On the boat, brethren, on the boat you want to go on that.
Wow.
You know see, but when I say maybe you can really give him the money where you want. I don't know. Or you stay?
Yeah, we can do it, you know. We can do it and bring the thing home.
No,
and it's like, well, we need outer money for that.
You're gone in a plural, man. A single, I don't say a while ago. You know.
Yeah, we need outer money for that.
You know, listen to me, the Asta.
Yeah, man, I can do it.
Then that me I say, so just call him up and...
we're going to talk to I already put a call into the public defender for us to defend the museum. So I'm going to try and get the museum first because he wants that first.
No.
You mean?
No, you have somewhere
to put it.
You put the cat before the, you put the house before the cat before the.
Yeah, man, I have to build the house first.
You build the house, but I put it in there. Well, you know. You see, by the time you don't build a place,
you build already, man. Outer Many build already, you know. You have been there. The theme to Outer Many was from Taino to Rastafari.
No, they not going there already. What me I say? Listen to me, Asta. Listen to me, Asta. You are gonna buy, what name? You are gonna buy Outer Many.
Yeah.
If we put something where you don't have, I would have suggest you buy the something. And then I buy the 2 of them one time. Can you look like a man who can buy the 2 of them one time? You know?
Yeah, so I put a call into the I emailed the public defender to renegotiate what Rasta refused.
No,
so as soon as that happens, I will be able to get both of them.
All right, sir. Looking forward to hear more about it.
Rastafari.
Yes. Yes, Ill. Yeah. What you know? You turn on your radio upon me and you don't know, so I'm ready to talk to you. So you want me to know. I'm going to hang up on you. Yes. All right. You see, I when me ready to hang up no ear. Motor! You understand in the back road. After I'm there, you listen to the radio. What you know, I hear me say the last part when me say no wife started to talk on the radio, you know. Them people are, oh, you do, Amber?
You bring in some infused water.
You bring me infused water. What it infused with?
Tuna plant and lemon.
Who make it?
Me.
You have tuna in your yard?
You have tuna in my family them yard.
No, me ask you have tuna in your yard?
Yeah, you me say that my family yard.
Which part your family live?
West.
So how me know so them know?
Nobody now fertilize tuna.
No, me not about no fertilizer. You think a fertilizer be afraid for? You think a fertilizer be a thing for?
It's in a garden, okay?
Yes. You the garden, them put the things there, you know. Yeah, but the man where the man thief him pumpkin and he put up a sign say, one of these pumpkins is poison. You know, so no more pretty last and I go back at the farm there because I don't know which pumpkin poison. You understand? So tuna what?
Lemon.
What kind of water? Pipe water?
Purified water.
You know, so me not drink pipe water.
Me I filter it. Me put in a water.
No, me I say me not drink pipe water.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, so that's your new thing now.
Yeah, one of the things I'm selling.
Me like the cup right now.
Okay.
So me can throw the water and take the cup. Alright, I can't go to look there. EL.
Hello, Muta.
Blessed.
What's up?
Are you want to tell me now? Tuna water where Amber bring for me.
Muta.
Yes.
I'm here to talk to.
Are you me a talk to, man? Me ask me what's up and me I tell you what's up.
Okay.
What's up is that Amber bring tuna water for me.
Okay. So
you know when you tuna water?
Eh?
Not tuna water. You know when tuna name tuna water?
No, what tuna water name?
You don't know when name tuna?
Yeah, me know tuna.
Them just mix it with water. Okay, where you say now? What you do?
There, I'm blessed up, you know?
You get back your visa yet?
Muta, I don't want a visa. I'm not ready for the visa yet. Muta, I'm soon get the visa.
Well, from them deport you go like say all over America. You're terrible.
What? Muta, Jamaica, sweet Muta.
Them didn't know that, but we know that already. But I say from them deport you, from them deport you, watch out.
You're not free.
No, listen to me. When you did the America, you say you now come back to Jamaica.
Yeah, me come down, man. Me said, no, Muta, you saw me get come down.
Yeah.
At 2 hours, me not come down, you have to come by one.
But I say, yeah, if you go back.
Yeah, no, but no, me don't buy that house. Me live in house down here, but me still never travel back and forth.
But no, you don't want to go back again. You just stay put.
Yeah, me just go and chill, you know?
All right, mama. All right.
Yes.
When my cousin call me again, I go tell her, say, you don't and can't come up back because you owe her money.
Me don't want nobody in America.
Yes, the two only that say the same thing. The two only that say the same thing. And you get caught and she never get caught.
Listen, Mota, me have a man where abroad, yeah, dreams. Me never look to him.
You have a man where what?
Where owe me 8G up, you know, never look to him.
$8,000?
8,000, yes. I want to load him there. Me said him go up there.
No, me can't. They not tell me cousin man, I make you go fee man.
What?
Tell me cousin make you go fee man.
Okay.
Yeah, man, me not have to go up there. Me not have to go up there. So,
all right,
so how you do? How you do? Tell me how you do.
My blessed man, me all right. Mota.
Yes.
One thing me I say, to me hear not about the China thing.
Which
I say we two of us start learn
Chinese language.
Chinese language. But this Mota, you know what next thing I think? Them should have do in a Jamaica in a art school and make it be mandatory. Learn to speak the deaf. Learn to do the deaf sign.
All right. Yeah.
Mandatory because you have a lot of deaf people out there. We see them.
Yeah.
Them attack and we can't. They're not telling me say. And if the kids them learn it.
Yeah, them can communicate better.
They can carry to them and go learn them parents, and then we the big people
Yes.
to know it too.
A good suggestion, that. Good suggestion.
Yeah, man. That's going to school, man.
So wait there.
In a school.
Make I ask you a question now. You know, say you always have good suggestion, you know. Why you not link with one of the party them and be one of them advisor? Because them a look advisor, you know.
Yo, you say them this me portion of lose there. Portion of lose because me have 3 big things. Where even one of them shouldn't lose. But I'm not listening to smart people.
No, she don't listen to the master. What you talking about? You bigger than the master?
The master bigger than me. So that's
then the master shall listen to?
Yes.
Yeah, the master shall listen to, and the master carry her wide.
Yo, me call all one of them phone one morning around 6 o'clock.
One of the master them?
Yes. To tell him to say, yo, do this, tell him the fun. Yes, no, we just wake up right now. All right, no, you know, people will say, and I know, we're not going back. I said that. That's what motor, that's what I bring you on $1 million job.
You know, if you call married man after 12 o'clock at them yard, man, you're wrong. Anyway, we have to move now. The advertisement go catch you.
Motor, you see, that's the thing I want to ask about.
You want to call over because you want to hold on?
Nah. All right, me want to hold on.
All right.
These are the words of an island called Jamaica, calling many to honor their Jamaican roots. For I heard her utter into the wind, I am little Jamaica, an icon in the sun, birthing revolutionary ones. I cradle the Arawak Indian and Nanny the Maroon. I birthed Prophet Marcus Messiah Garvey and stirred up his heart with stories about the rejection of the black man. That's why he called Mama Africa and did act like her defender. I said, I am little Jamaica. I am a fruitful land that taught men like Bob Marley and Peter Tosh struggle and poverty exists through selfishness and oppression. For I have brought forth fruit freely in this land. In this land and upon anointed instruments did the wailers cry out to the four corners of the earth. I am little Jamaica, hear my plea. Love one another and live good with your brother. For I rose up garnet silk that he may bring forth the gospel. For he did create Zion in a vision and did see Jah amongst the nations. Oh, Mama Africa, I have raised your political prodigies. Songs from Dennis Brown to burning spears of rod that shall lead a people beyond Moses. I have given the world Jamaica's hummingbird and have called it Ferris Hand. My messenger is Luciano, set forth that he should exalt the Almighty without apology in the earth. You see, as long as little Jamaica remains, she shall bring forth grains of salt and flake of the insipid earth. I am little Jamaica, an icon in the sun, home to exceptional man, home to exceptional woman, birthing revolutionary ones. Like the Arawak Indians and Nanny the Moon, Marcus Messiah Garvey, Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Garnet Silk. Oh, let the weather pile together from beyond the earth. Dennis Brown to burning spear, thou art my cornerstone. There is Hammond, my hummingbird. Cry out to Luciano again that he may exalt the Almighty without apology in the earth. For out of many one chose Jamaica icon in the sun. Birthing revolutionary. Out of
vibration coming through. May I tell you, you know, some of them tunes I should have played on a radio station. I don't understand. Or I just Irie alone here, so I'm tune for. I don't understand that. Anyway, a regular radio station, them call it. Okay, so as we have said, we are lining up for the music news, so we're going to spin some tune because we don't want to take no call and then have to cut it off. You understand? Alright, so which part we they know? Which part we they know? The people them upset about this Trinidad thing where we just bring up a while ago. Yeah, the people them really upset. Them have vent them frustration about it. Cause we hear about the ones them we come through, where they turn back. But there's many that we don't hear that get turned back. That is what me I really realize and understand. Based upon somebody call them and somebody they think them on my phone say, most of we get turned back we don't hear about. I don't know why. But I guess the reason why we hear about the other one them the other day is because it's whole heap of them one time get turned back. Whole heap of them one time. We are called upon the ministries of foreign affairs for really work it out. For work it out because it weird when it enough money for go to Trinidad for yourself, you know. I'm more money for go to Trinidad than for go to Miami, you know. You understand? And you have to take when you come back you have to all overnight. It's far, you know. Cause Miami are just 1 hour and 18 minutes flight from Jamaica. When you go to Trinidad, you have to go through St. Lucia, or you have to go around the other way to Puerto Rico, if you have American visa and all these things. Enough money. So for really go make a man reach at the airport and then turn him back and then you try to figure out where you get turned back for. You know what I mean? Why me get turned back? Me have a passport. Me have money. I mean, me don't know if everybody will go there and have an address to go in there. I wonder if it's that a go on. Say, everyone will go there just land there and when they ask them an address where they going to stay, them say, oh, you have to have address, I didn't know, you know. Or, you know, so me reach a Barbados already, you know. I bring them a tour tap pin sent for me for do a recording and when we reach at the airport, me never have no address. But you know, that bridging there is a very influential youth in a Barbados. Arturo Tapping, big saxophone player. So him out at the airport. Him set up out at the airport and when him hear the plane land, I don't know, them let him in. And when meanwhile I tell them say me have no visa, me start to call him name. Somebody come and say, oh, him outside, you know. Him outside. And him just come in and talk to them and let me through. But most Jamaican no get them blind, eh? If you're a man outside we're well known, you call him and him come inside. You understand? One time I'm a musician, them land in England and turn back, same time for the next flight. Never forget that. We're going to do a show in England. And when we reach England, we land in England early morning, kind of them flight they left in the evening and reach early morning. When we reach in England, them say, we are come work and we have the work permit. And the brother outside of the work permit, you know. The brother outside of the work permit. And when the brother get to come in, they must say, no, it can't work that way there. And then put it back, we reached about 8 o'clock in the morning, and then put it on a flight where I left about 10 o'clock for go to Miami, go through Miami. That's my first deportation me ever get. Them deport, I must about 6 away to me and the musician, them 6 away, they did it. But that's a different case, total different case. Because we're supposed to have the work permit per way. Understand? You're supposed to have the work permit per way. You have some African state where them talk about visa on arrival.
The celebration of the life of reggae singer Jimmy Riley is slated for Webster Memorial Church on Halfway Tree Road, St. Andrew, next Wednesday, April 6, beginning at 1 p.m. Persons who are attending are encouraged to wear bright colors or white. Music News understands there will be no interment as Riley will be cremated. The Lovers Rock singer passed away last Wednesday morning at the Calvary Hospital in Bronx, New York. After a long battle with cancer, Riley was 68 years old. In addition to recording solo, he also had carved out a great reputation as a member of the musical group The Sensations and The Uniques. Jimmy Riley is the father of popular reggae artist Tarrus Riley. Tarrus followed his father's footsteps in becoming a reggae artist and also did several collaborations with him. Jimmy Riley had several hits in the 1970s, including Tell the Youths the Truth, Naya Bingi, It's Too Hot, Black Mother's Praise, and Clean Up the Streets. He continued to be successful in the 1980s, working with Sly and Robbie's Taxi Productions. Entertainer turned actor Bensley Hype said the realization he would become an actor came after a chance encounter with actor Hugh Jackman. Hype says he was at the John F. Kennedy Airport in New York when the Wolverine actor approached and encouraged him to become an actor. Bensley Hype was speaking on E-Buzz last evening with Kishima Francis and DJ Bones.
I realized that I was going to do film. I was in JFK. Right. I was stranded. I had about $10, $20 per me. I'm going to know how I reach back at Jamaica. And I saw this dude, and he was, yo, Hype, what? Hype! Come and go up there, and I sit down. And when I sat down, this dude saw me. He was like, yo, man. I was like, you seen? Hey, man, sit beside me, man. I'm like, this dude there was I would go up and say, it's a pleasure. And say, you know, you should be an actor. I'm telling you, you have the look. And I'm like, oh, this brother, I'm say, yo, take out a card and give me him card. And he gave me a number. And I said, okay, cool. But I said to him, say, yeah, man, but yo, I'm going to get a coffee. Hold on for my bag for me. Say, me soon come. I can't smile for watch my bag. Please, thank you. I'm going to come back. He was gone. When you check it out, emailed it. You know who that guy was? He was Hugh Jackman. He was Hugh Jackman.
The actor says the fourth season of his series Me and My Crew is in high gear and will feature Tanto Blacks as well as new music from Innocent Crew. Meanwhile, Donald Iceman Anderson, who was also on set, says Bounty Killer has given him the okay to mimic his voice in his comedic clips.
But big up Bounty Killer because Bounty Killer alone are the only artists we forward and say, you know, Iceman, how are you dealing, brother? How you fix everything, brother? Mr. Killer, I don't know say I work with that. Nah, man, I just joke, but you don't know, see everything all right, man. So I have a big up Killer for that. Nobody else really shout me, but big up everybody I still love, you know?
On the international scene, earlier this week, pop sensation Rihanna teased her fans on social media with the caption, #BadGalRiri, #KissItBetter, #Thursday, #Noon, #Vivo. Riri has lived up to these promises when she released the video for her single Kiss It Better today on Tidal and Vivo. Kiss It Better is from Rihanna's 8th studio album, Anti, which was released in January of this year. Celebs celebrating their birthdays today. Keith Blair, a.k.a. Anthony B. On This Day in Music 2001, Whitney Houston and husband Bobby Brown were banned for life from Hollywood's Bel Air Hotel after wrecking their room. Hollywood workers said a TV was smashed, 2 doors were ripped off their hinges, and the walls and carpets were stained by alcohol. It was reported that Whitney called in her lawyers to plead with the hotel management not to call the police. The suite was also badly damaged. It had to be shut down for 5 days for repairs. On This Day in Music 2015, Joni Mitchell was rushed to hospital after being found unconscious at her Los Angeles home. The singer-songwriter was admitted to intensive care where she underwent tests.
I'm gonna wait
Yeah, for the younger people them who don't know what them are listen to, this is a group named the Silver Tones. You know that rhythm there right now is a very popular rhythm. That same rhythm you upon that Smile tune there. Sugar Miner sing over that tune there. And the youth from England, Valentine, come back that rhythm there. Group named the Silver Tones from in them time, the Rocksteady era. Well, meanwhile we there talk about Jimmy Riley. Version named Gilmore Grant, a.k.a. Smoker. Part of the trio of the Silver Tone Passway. Yes, for those of you who know him. Those of you who know him. Smoker from the Silver Tone. Gone.
The last night, you hear a bassline drop, and they make you feel like say you a go about. I thought the music so nice, you woulda bust a gunshot, but this let me now go bust if me no sing nothing slap. Oh gosh, the dance all business set away.
It's best to rise with a smile on your face, just like a sunshine all over the place. Don't be like a knife.
You know the weirdest thing about the Rocksteady era and thing, you have white people in America and Germany. I meet a brethren from Germany. We can't tell you how much Rocksteady tune make in the Rocksteady era. And all them group you know, him no find when you say Silver Tones to him, oh gosh man, them man they know where most Jamaican people don't know about them own artists. Blessed.
Greetings.
Oh, this sound like Mitzi, you know. Mitzi?
Greetings.
It's Mitzi this.
Yes, greetings, Mocha.
How you do?
I'm good, thanks.
Why is the first attacking to you upon this program?
Huh?
First attacking to you upon the program?
No, Mocha, don't say that.
You call the program
several times on this program.
Oh, yes?
Several times.
All right, Mama, all right.
Yeah, but you know, Muta, what I really want to talk to you about is this whole thing with the Caribbean and CARICOM. Because as world travelers and as world citizens, I think we're still trying to work out how we move across geographic boundaries. And it seems to me that it becomes a little bit more complicated, you know. But I remember back in the days when we started traveling as Rastafari to different countries for conferences and just to move across borders, because sometimes just to do away with all these immigration and visa stipulations, you want to travel, so you travel to the Caribbean, although it's not anything, it's much more expensive. As you said, I'm going to North America most of the time. But my concern, Muta, is I remember years ago when the governments of the Caribbean, I don't know what the process was, the governments of the Caribbean decided that nationals of the Caribbean would no longer have the authority or the privilege of having national passports.
Them have Caribbean passport.
If choose or you choose, you can't have a passport marked Jamaica or I don't know what other countries use it, but this became a CARICOM stipulation.
Yeah, you have a Caribbean passport now.
We have a CARICOM passport. No, Musa, what concerns me is what are the conversations at the political and the diplomatic level that pulls Caribbean people into that kind of thing and then just leave them open to the discretion of individual countries. Because that should never be the case. Because what happens now is that when you get a passport, what it defines you as is a national of that state, right?
Yes.
So this now defines us as CARICOM nationals and all of us coming under this umbrella, because I can't speak as anything else as a traveling citizen other than a Jamaican or a CARICOM, because that's the passport that I have to use. No matter how sentimental I am about anything or anywhere else, I travel as a CARICOM national. No, these are the questions I would like you to ask, you know. You ask it. Yeah, how do politicians and the people that have this kind of diplomatic authority, when you sit and decide, because I remember when Bruce Bolden came out and said, I went and got my CARICOM passport first to set an example. That time he was Prime Minister, I don't know if you remember.
Yes.
And he said, I got my passport first to show Jamaicans that they should be confident about this. You know, we are going to move away now from having individual nation passports, and we are now moving under this whole CARICOM umbrella, and he doesn't want us as Jamaican nationals to feel any reservation about doing this.
Yes.
You remember that?
Yeah, and now that we do it.
Go ahead.
Now that we do it, Barbados, Trinidad, I don't know if St. Martin is part of the CARICOM, but St. Martin is saying that the only people, them Jamaican can't come in them part. The only way you can go in at St. Martin without a visa is if you have an American visa.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can't go to St. Martin without visa. You know, a Jamaican can't go to St. Martin without visa.
Right.
It must have an American visa. If not, you have to apply if you have visa for go to St. Martin.
But that's what I'm saying. I know there are countries where you have to go to the UK embassy before you can go into their country. So what I'm saying is that how do they lock us into these arrangements?
I don't know.
And then at the end of that now, politicians in individual nation states now can say, I am not letting this person who belongs to my broad CARICOM nation, I am not letting you into my little state. You can't come through my door. You don't have a record. It's not like you're wanted, and when you go into the thing, your name comes up in something, and they say, lady, look here now. You have a criminal record in this country. We're going to have to process you and see how it works. So there's nothing like that. You're just left up at the mercy of the immigration officer. And
don't like
they can decide.
Because them claim to the Jamaican they come and take with them, man.
Wow, Musa, that's disgusting.
Them say it, you know.
I remember when passing through Barbados a couple years ago, and you know, Veryn Shepherd was traveling with me at the time, and I think she was a little bit concerned more for me than for herself, because she travels with she travels as a diplomat because of her work with the UN. But I think she was a little bit concerned for me because she said, listen, Sister Misty, they are very, very prejudiced. So they can just pull you out of the line and decide that, hey, they're going to give you a little bit of trouble. You know, but Musa, we need to talk to our politicians about this, because I can't get up tomorrow morning and go to the passport office and say, listen, now, it's a Jamaican passport I want, because I don't like how these CARICOM people did it. We are still bound to this CARICOM nationality that defines us through our travel document, which is our world travel document. You see what I'm saying?
Of course.
So it can't be left up to these people now who are saying, based on how you look. I remember one time, I have to say based on how you look, because as Rastafari, at one time, we were discriminated against at the airport.
We were
you remember that?
Them call it profiling, profiled. We were profiled.
Precisely.
Yes.
Precisely. No. Other Jamaicans are being profiled in this way. So, naturally, it's when they come out. Nobody came out really on behalf of us at the time.
Yeah, when Rasta get profiled when we come back and tell them, say, because we have our locks and we have Rasta, them turn back. Nobody not say nothing.
Nobody cared about it.
Yes.
Now, ordinary Jamaicans are buying their tickets to go to other places in the Caribbean, because maybe they can't travel to America. They just can't travel to the UK. And they want to travel. And it's your right to be able to move from boundary to boundary across the world without this whole heap of harassment. I mean, if you have things related to a record or whatever it is, then you're going to have to sort that out with immigration when you reach here. But it can't just be at the discretion
after two little women will set up, two women will set up at the place.
Man.
Yes.
That can't be. So you see, from the aspect, Muta, I am talking from the aspect that we within the Caribbean were denied having anything else but a CARICOM passport.
Yes.
And our leaders told us, feel confident about this because it is one community. It is not. We are not dealing with it as individual states anymore. It is one community, and we will feel free to not only be able to travel enough, but to be able to have work permits or eradicate work permits, so we would be able to cross boundaries and get jobs. Do you remember that? That was all a part of the arrangement.
Yeah, man, that artists are get turned back too because and them not supposed to get turned back because them is part of the community. Yeah, but I agree with you, and I hope that the ministry is
what
listening.
I thought, Muta, what I thought was that traveling to Trinidad would be almost as easy as traveling from Kingston to Portland. Yeah. I really thought that. The only difference is you're going into another state, so you're going to have your travel documents, and you're going to be processed when you reach there, but certainly not be turned back because they don't like how you look.
Yeah.
And then you don't get any compensation for your ticket. No. You have to just swallow that, and they put it on a plane. No, Muta, really and truly.
The lawyer, them will defend the daughter the other day, still I want the money. Anyway, we have to move.
Yeah, all right. Love here, give thanks.
Yes, that's a serious thing. We have a passport that bind way to CARICOM. You know, that's similar thing with the Commonwealth thing too, you know. Because we supposed to be British subjects according to how them set it, because we still have Queen Elizabeth as we head of state. But we have to have visa for go to England. That is why I worry for the African state, them, including Zimbabwe, where Zimbabwe them running because him stand up against them terrible, Mugabe. And Yahya Yamin, who decides say it don't serve no purpose for stealing at the Commonwealth, so them will draw out them country. What purpose it serve Jamaica for being a thing named the Commonwealth, so them will draw out them country. What purpose it serve Jamaica for being a thing named Commonwealth? What service it serve Jamaica for being a thing named CARICOM? Because everything we CARICOM here and we can't carry go nothing. We can't carry nothing go there and them a CARICOM everything here, so it's a terrible thing. And it's a serious thing. We need to look into it. We can't let it go. We cannot let it go because it's going to keep happening. It's going to keep happening and nothing is said by the higher authorities. As what your sister said, we were told that this passport would make us will be more accessible to the CARICOM community. But apparently, when it comes out to Jamaican, and as somebody else say, Guyana, is really a problematic thing to the people of Jamaica. Terrible thing. We did play Silvertone, the Brethren Passway, one of the artists thing of them Passway. Yes,
Blessed.
Yeah, man, may I hear you?
Yeah, Mota Baruka.
Blessed man.
Yeah, man. That's why I call. Yeah, man, listen to me. He's a 8-year-old Rasta disabled, you see. In 1979, you see, he carried a band from Brooklyn to Chicago for Oscar Block. The charge was $1,600 American dollar. He give me $1,200 and give me a promissory note to pay me the $400.
Let me ask you a question, Bridget. When you call the program now for talk about that, what you expect to happen? Because it sound like you try to scandal the man. So when you call the program now?
Not scandal the man. I'm not telling about a situation, the 37-year-old where the man home and won't pay me.
So what you want me to do about that now? When you call the radio now, what you expect to happen?
All right. If you know what I'm deal, it's all right.
No, may I ask you a question? When you call the radio to say about it, what you expect to happen now?
I call the radio, man. I call the program.
Then on the radio, you call man the program. You call the program. So what you expect to happen now that you talk about it?
I can't stop me, man, and him give me $400, man. I can't buy medicine and not eat it. But
you don't but if me give it from them time there, you still don't want the medicine now.
Motor.
Yeah.
Motor.
Yes.
We carry the first reggae band from Brooklyn.
No, you said that already, bro. You don't need to say that again. So what you want to happen now, you want Asa Black to hear you know and send some money come give you. That is what you want, right?
Yeah, man.
All right, Asa Black. The man I say, he might beg you. He might hear you will know. He might have arthritis, fungitis, all of the itis them. Send some money, go give him there because him say you owe him some money from them time there. All right, brethren? He must remember. Eh?
Motor Baruka, yeah, man. We know me and Motor Baruka.
Yeah, but what you want me to do, brethren? Me just make a plea to Asa Black.
Motor Baruka, you help a whole heap of people. You don't much more say you can help people, man. You have a stronger voice than me, you know.
Me don't just call to Asa Black to tell you to help you, brethren. Me just talk to Asa Black, you know. Me just shout Asa Black, just call up on the phone, you know. Me just call out to him now. Him still a listen to the program, you know.
Him acknowledge same way me, you know.
No, what me I say, Asa Black I listen to the program. So all you have to do now is him make a connection with it. Yeah, so all right now, so you make the statement. You make the statement.
All right,
yeah, blessed man, give thanks. Yes, frustrated man. Him need for something. Him say Asa Black, you need to set him up a different way. Cause it look like him want retroactive money and all and interest. Silver tone.
Don't be like a night when it's dark, 'cause darling, you're the nearest to my heart. Why won't you dance, dance, dance this reggae music? Dance, dance, dance this rebel music. Your friends all say that you must dance with me, 'cause darling, why won't you let it be? Don't stick around and just look at me. Why won't you dance, dance, dance this reggae music? Dance, dance, dance this rebel music. Dance with me, but darling, why won't you let it be? Don't stick around and just look at me. Why won't you dance, dance, dance this reggae music? Dance, dance, dance this reggae music.
Silver tones, that's over there.
What a situation, the black man keep fighting against their own race. I beg you, stop them before it's too late, sir. You know, see how mischief them want to create. Oh, yeah, yeah. You have some children crying in the park.
getting worse every day. Is it Jamaica will come to a curse? No,
Yes, Silvertone who says Smoker, one of the virgin them, original Silvertone virgin passway. You understand? You know, say the 3rd of April is Emperor Selassie's wife birthday. Well, there's a celebration taking place in a place named Tuesday Hill, Manchester. This is to celebrate the Earth Strong of Empress Many. So, those of you in the area, or if you want to travel far, this Saturday in Tuesday Hill, Manchester, celebration for Empress Many Earth Day. I think there's also at Meals on Wheels in Alpha-Tree, what do you call it, Regal Plaza. There's also a celebration there. I think that one is Sunday. Yeah, I think that one is Sunday. Celebration for Empress Many, Earth Strong.
Because I missed if they won't go create.
Yeah, we're playing like the artist, a Bridget who used to lead sing a group named the Melodians, and then him branch up and sing by himself. Passed away years ago. Him named Brent Dow. Here goes. Laura's original tune. Different style.
I want you so bad. I just gotta have you. You'll never find, as long as you live, someone who loves you tender like I do. You'll never find, no matter where you search, someone who cares about you the way I do. Oh, I'm not bragging on myself, baby, but I'm the one who loves you, and there's no one else. No one else. You'll never find, it will take the hand of all time, someone who understands you like I do. You'll never find the rhythm, the rhyme, or the magic we share, just us two. Oh, I'm not trying to make you stay, baby, but I know somehow, someday, somewhere you are, you're gonna need my love when it's cold outside. You're gonna miss my love. You'll never find, no matter where you search, someone who cares about you like I do. You'll never find, till the end of all time, someone who cares about you.
Yeah, the late Brent Dow, Laura's sing that tune. This one produced by Regina Smith.
There's no ifs or buts.
Here we go.
Oh, baby.
Here we go. Bonnie Brown. Another artist who did a long time.
From Bangkok to down under, she make your heart beat thunder. Hey, let's party with Maria. The world knows that she is a winner. The spirituality is all that for none can compare with her beauty. From Venezuela way, straight down to LA, Europe, here she comes, straight to Jamaica Island in the sun. Hey, let's celebrate Maria.
Vamos a celebrarlo, Bonnie.
The world knows that she is a winner.
Come on, Venezuela, come on. Shake the mic para romper el escenario. Tengo una rumba para todo el vecindario. Ven y rompe las caderas. Vamos bailando hoy la noche entera. Para María yo voy a improvisar. Esta va a ser la noche más sensual. Se siente el party, ya no puedo parar. Hoy de mis caricias no te vas a escapar. Hey, yo.
Yeah, man. That girl is good.
Muy bien se ve. Shake the drum press.
Bonnie Brown and Sly and Robbie with that Spanish vibes, just so I don't know what the Spanish vibes is. Yes, step in. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, blessed.
Blessed, Muta, the young lady that was on the news about what happened to me in Trinidad. Hello?
Oh, yeah. That's nice that you call. That's nice that you call.
Oh, yeah, I was listening to your program and very interested topic.
Mm-hmm.
But what the problem that I have, I don't really have much of a problem with them sending us back home, but it's the way that they treat us, put us on the ground to sleep. Right now I've been having side pain and back pain because I have to sleep on the cold ground. I have money. I have the people that was supposed to receive me, they was outside. They called, they said they must call the airline to find out if I land in Trinidad, and I was out there. The immigration lady took the number. She did not call the people or anything like that.
All right, wait, hold on, sister. Tell me from the beginning. When you reached at the airport, tell me exactly what happened. Carry me through the whole thing.
When I reached into the airport, I went up to this immigration lady. She asked me, how do I know about Trinidad? I said to her that I saw it on the telly, and I see that it's a beautiful place, and I come for vacation. She asked me if I have money. I tell her yes. She said I must count the money. I count my $500. She have a pen scanning the money. Then she said to me, look in my passport because I haven't traveled on that passport because the old one was expired. So I get a new passport. So she said, have you ever traveled before? I said yes. Then she said to me, are you married? I said, where's your husband? I said, in the States. She said to me, so why you don't go to America? Then I said, Miss, I don't.
Wait. Sorry for laugh. But your husband in America?
Mm-hmm.
And she said, why you don't go to America?
Yeah, that's what she asked me. I don't have a visa to go to America.
Obviously not. Yeah, all right. So what you said to her now when she said that? You don't have a visa, so what happened after? Yeah.
Then she said, I don't meet the immigration criteria. I said, Ma'am, what is the immigration criteria? She said to me that every immigration have their own law. But I back the stand up with the rest of Jamaica and them there.
Oh, so it's not the whole hour to go one time. It's different people them stop.
No, it's not the whole hour we go one time. I went on my own.
Oh, so you never know the other people them inside it?
No. But they sent back 12 of us. Even a whole lady was there with her grandson. And they turned her back and said that she have to have proof for sure says her grandson. The little boy have to sleep on the ground.
All right, no, wait. We'll talk about you for. We'll talk about you first. So where
you don't have much credit.
Wait, answer man. Boy, I hear this up there to you. All right, she gone. So we don't have our phone number. Our phone number come up out there?
No, she never get it.
Oh gosh, man. Our credit gone. Sister, if you can call back, I really appreciate it. I really want to hear the story from a person who actually was there, because it's so aware. What's
up? Yeah. Jalali, Tony Brown, Lemai, come on.
Be a super fat lady. When she walks, it's turn men get crazy.
Yes, yeah.
Greetings, Zion.
Yeah, blessed man.
First thing, African music, continental music, we want more of that.
Yeah,
please,
you have to hear upon the night.
Please, I listen to the sweet fly over here, my meditation just.
Latin vibe that, Latin beat that.
No, me know that, man. Me know that. Me just say, I listen to the sweet music here.
Yes.
Me know say Latin beat, man, and it just put me warm. There I saying.
Yeah.
Sweet music. We want some more continental music.
All
you
right.
know, the solution to this thing will go on, you know. In the Caribbean, you know, region, you know, where we know say this thing will go on with the immigration thing is another form of mental enslavement, you know. With them, you know, it's how the meditation take the people.
So where is the solution? Tell me where the solution is, because we have a It's
the attainment of one identity as an African people.
Yeah, but that is why them give you one passport as a Caribbean people.
No, listen, we are not West Indian.
No, we are not hold on, brethren.
We are not.
Me and you, we say that, you know. But the fact remain that them have a thing named Caribbean passport.
Yes.
Solving the problem don't mean we must have a passport named African passport.
We talk about identity. If the identity flex out into passport or so, it's important to read all these things, these isms here, is to pursue and attain the one identity that we ought to have as a people. We are not Trinidadians. We are not Jamaican.
But the passport don't say Jamaican and Trinidad. The passport say Caribbean, CARICOM passport.
Me know that. Me have one too. So me know.
Yeah.
Me know. The fact is that even though it is there on paper, as we know, and all the different things that goes along with it, that the system was just talking about.
Yeah.
The people in the authoritative positions at the airport do as them like.
Yeah, but
and this has been happening for a long time. They started with Rastafari, as we just acknowledged.
Yes.
The people them keep mute on it and it's spread out now.
Yeah. All right.
It is about one identity.
So you have to say if you start a passport named African passport, which them leaders, most of the leaders them in a Caribbean and they don't want to associate with Africa much less. But you are saying one of the solutions is to have an African identity and then it's easier for the world to go through. All right.
One identity.
Give thanks. Yes. El.
Aye.
Yeah, blessed.
Aye. What a continued last night,
well, Tavi this.
Yeah, man, that Tavi, for real, What a program last night.
All right, sir.
This is full joy, me I tell you, brother Mota.
Give thanks, man.
Yeah, man. College, me I tell you, man.
Yeah.
I want me to say next thing, Mota. You see this thing on politician and this thing we are going. I want body and some two things, me see them on them depend, you know.
You know that we are selling them all the while.
You know, see. I some two things, me see them on them depend, yeah.
You chop off one head, the other one, the body still alive.
Yes. You know, see. And the next thing again, number 3, you see the Rastafari them. I want them man them know say them serious for this thing, you know. Because right now, I dread me see I go on with things, you know. Yeah, Rasta and dread different, you know, dreadlocks, you know, yeah. Yeah, man. We don't want the real Rasta man them straight away. You know, see, because dreadlocks, you might get the problem, yeah. You know, see.
Oh, the
yeah, man, the dreadlocks, you might get the problem, brother Muta, you know, see. Last night, me and the one Martian, Ian, and Talman, a Rasta man, where the opposes were there. You know, see it. And the same thing we did a whole conference for the Rastafari, them, and I saw I get included again in the Jamuta. You know, see it. The man, them need to change them ways, you know, see it.
Yeah.
And put to the foolishness and make Rastafari go and live. Because right now, I don't see not more on the earth, you know,
yeah.
And that's how they survive there, you know, the earth.
Well,
so when a dreadlock or a Rasta man out there, I go and be the police and kill them off and kill them one and another and thing. They think in the world is find our country. You know, see it. Because if the eye see one, they are journalists, you know, and nothing when me hear the eye dog. You know, see it, we are going in another country.
Yeah.
We are free to see that, to say, boy.
Hold on, Rafa, believe you me, Rafa, yeah? It passed the time when that goes with supposed to play, yeah. All right, get down, yeah. Well, I hope my sister who just called me a while ago experience the thing that Trinidad can go get some things and call back, you know. Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
It's me again, Mr.
Oh, God. Oh, thank you. Give thanks. yeah. All right. So, yes, you know that them say, you reach a part where you talk about them, you tell them about them, your husband, and she say,
yeah.
If you ever travel before because a new passport you get because the other one expired.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So
when,
No, go on talk.
Yeah, so when she said that to me, I said to her, she said, why don't you go in the state? I said, I don't have a visa to go in the state. She said, anyway, go turn up on the back with the rest of Jamaica and them. When I went down there was no seat for us to sit on. And then the funniest thing was they were laughing at us, literally laughing like, hey. All of the immigration them was laughing at us because we are a group of Jamaicans just standing at the back. Everybody coming through the airport looking at us, laughing and stuff like that. And I really feel bad about it.
So you communicate with any of the other Jamaicans them since you stand up there?
Yeah, we talk to them, but most of the people they are so embarrassed, them shame. Some of them don't even want to go back to them community.
Because them they don't say them they go away already, go do some money and all them to them come back.
Yeah, and some people them borrow people money. I see a young lady, a lady cry till her eye turn literally red.
So let me ask you a question. Why them turn your back?
I asked her because I have every information. I asked her, when she asked me all of the questions, the necessary question, I answered her. And I said to her, she called me back and then she said to me, I do not meet the immigration criteria. I said to her, what is the criteria? She giving me attitude. I said, Mom, I do not know what to do. And I'm just simply asking you what is the criteria so I could know what to do. She turned to me and she said, every immigration have their own law. It's attitude. The funniest thing about I'm a Jamaican, you know Jamaicans, I did not disrespect this woman in any form or way. I turned to her and I said, God bless you. And you have a blessed night. And I go back at the back that they send us. Then she called me again, giving me a piece of yellow paper. Saying I must sign it. I said, I'm not signing anything because I don't know what I'm signing about. And I did not sign the paper.
They never read it.
The paper don't even make no sense.
No, wait, you can't the paper don't make no sense. Me ask if you didn't read it.
The paper, what the paper was telling you about, it's about like jugs. Are you drink and junk on the airplane? You not tell you nothing about why then turn we back, then just deny us entry.
Okay. All right. So they must have a reason why them deny your entry door. There must be a reason. Even if it's a lie reason, they must give a reason to do that.
She did not give me any. The lady said she talked to her supervisor, and her supervisor advised her to turn me back.
All right, so let me ask you a question now. When you talk to the other one, what them say about why them stand up there?
They didn't tell me why as I spoke to the lady with her grandson, she said the reason why they deny entry is because they want proof saying that the child is her grandson.
Wow.
Yeah, and so then I guess that they just didn't want us in their country. I don't have a problem. Because any country can deny your entry in their country. I don't have a problem with that.
So how long will you dead so now? How long will you dead?
I leave on the 21st of this month. And the plane land 8:40. And by the time if you go through, we leave like 9 something, then carry upstairs, go put it on the floor for sleep. We could use the bathroom.
To the next morning?
Yeah, we stay in the airport until next morning. They didn't give us any tea or anything. I asked them if I could buy something because I have low blood pressure and my head was hurting me real bad. And they tell me that the place closed.
All right, let me ask you a question. How much hour you said they did? How much hour? 17?
12 of us.
Yeah, what you tell me say now? Them put 12 hours in our room. And
not in a room, in a big airport where you walk through for go board your flight.
And you don't stay there until the next day?
Yes. I sleep on the ground, my back on my side would have killed me. So my people and sit up, just a look.
So what time the next flight leave out? What time?
I think it's about after 8. I reach Jamaica about
me know that flight. Me know that flight there. Them left in the airport. So wait there, them have police in there that look on or whatever.
I tell you what, I don't even want to say this on the radio, but
don't cause somebody don't tell me.
No, Bado. No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Somebody was sitting there, woman thing, and they couldn't get to use the bathroom. We couldn't go to the bathroom. The security man say, I just bring somebody down to the bathroom already. Why you don't go? That person is going, but everybody don't go at the same time.
Wow.
And then they give us, not even them give us something to eat at the airline, give us something to eat after 2 in the morning. A piece of KFC chicken and a buckle of water. Some of the people where them back then don't even eat it.
Oh. That sound weird.
Is the reason why me talk out loud.
No, but you have to talk out loud.
Why work? Yeah, me need justice to what they do. Put me on ground for sleep, muta. Oh God, and if they come to Jamaica, we not deal with them stuff. And we are all black people. We love and care and look out for each other. Why then do the CARICOM thing then? If I saw them, I go fight with. We not have no drugs. We not have no contraband. You understand?
Yeah.
I don't know what other people going there to do, but I was just going there to see what the Highlands look like.
Yeah, but you see the problem with it now? That is from 12 owner and all of them is 12 Jamaican, something wrong. Because you can't see them turn back one person or two somebody. But you see from 12 person enter the country and the 12 owner have to come forward, something is wrong down there.
Yeah, but the rest of people them shame to come on TV or go to the media. So I'm the only one who's taking it further.
No, but it's like how you come by the program now. Actually, the program I got done now, but I only one out there go to listen and one call to. But
people need to talk about it.
Of course.
And the government needs to do something about it.
Definitely.
And then people waste their money, I go there and them turn them back. Before you buy the ticket, then tell them say we don't want a Jamaican, then so people can save their money, go buy a coal or razor or do something else.
All right, mama. All right, you make your voice heard and we take note of it and we hope say the relevant authorities are listening and them have to do something
somebody
about
help me.
Them have
I
to do
need
something
it.
about
Need the help.
All right, mama, give thanks.
All right, thank you and bless up yourself.
Yeah, Harry, what a thing, yes. Blessed?
Yeah, Buka.
Yes.
You hear me?
Yeah, mama, I hear you.
Boy, you sound low though.
No, go and talk, mama, I hear you.
Boy, I'm very sorry to hear about that caller there. Very sorry to hear about that incident.
May I tell you, man, 12 Jamaican.
But the Jamaican Foreign Affairs is asking those people who travel to Trinidad is to go up their office and give them a written complaint.
Yes, yeah.
I remember when PJ Pattinson entered the Cayman Islands, shortly, the Cayman Island government ordered Jamaican to get a visa to go there.
Yes, I remember. We used to go there just like Jamaica was a protectorate of Cayman Island one time,
Eh?
Jamaica used to be like the head office for Cayman Island one time.
I know that.
And now we have to have visa to go there.
Yeah. A prime minister like PJ Pattinson entered there first as the first prime minister.
Yeah.
And shortly after they took out that Jamaican entered there should have passport, should have a visa.
Visa, yeah.
And shortly
PJ Pattinson
turn it back on them and ask them where they are coming here. They should have a visa. And it should be like Trinidad. When we go into Trinidad should have a visa to come here. We have one to go there.
No, but why we should have a visa for going to the CARICOM community? If them a sign paper, what your sister asked about, what did these diplomats sign that give us now not a Jamaican passport but a Caribbean passport? Is that a Jamaican passport we have again,
Yeah, I understand. We have a Caribbean passport.
So, if we have a Caribbean passport, what is it this Caribbean passport require of us, and not only require of us, what is what relationship we have with these countries? If you have a Caribbean passport, that's supposed to bind it to a thing named CARICOM.
Yeah, Caribbean passport, the Caribbean, the passport only might write Caribbean, but they're not stand up to standard. If you have the visa, we have to go there. It's better, give more better.
Imagine you go to St. Martin and I'm going to tell you, say, if you have an American visa, you can't come there without a Jamaican, St. Martin visa. But if you do have an American visa, you have to go get a St. Martin visa.
That is not right. That is racism.
Well, terrible. Anyway, we're going to see how it will pan out.
We fight against Jamaican, man, and they like us.
Yeah, because see what happen. Because see what this ministry is going to do about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
All right, blessed. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, King, greetings to Brandy and a little honey.
Well, everything where you do, you have rubber liquor in it. All right,
that's cool, man. Love is life and life is love. I'm blessed.
All right, yes. So, I'm ready there. Yeah, man. All right. I know people call me for number, I know people make him number, you know. This is Stepping Razor, the art of war. We want to say give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time, give thanks to the energy, give thanks for Tony, who sit down there so the whole day I take picture of herself. And she's supposed to be the, when them calling people that will work with internet thing, social. She's supposed to be the social media person. And from she coming at 2 o'clock till now, she'll take picture of herself. The most of the time when she fix her locks. By the way, people, she have locks. The more that time when she fix her locks and fling her locks, all me I try help her locks to stay behind her back. We want to give thanks to Tony. Tony, you're a nice lady in the studio. You bright up the studio. Yes, you bright up the studio. We want to give thanks to Neil. Neil? Oh gosh, man, we love Neil more than Jesus love little children, man. Yes, and Neil has sell me a mixer inside that, so where him say somebody get to somebody who somebody never want it again, so he must sell meat. And me plan to buy it from him, but him say he give me my price. And me say, sometimes I don't like when a man tell me my price, you know, because my price can mean say, because me and my friend now, me feel say me I get it cheaper, which is according to Ellis Kelly. Ellis Kelly said sometimes when a man tell you my price, you know, he must sell it more than what did I sell it for. So, give thanks to Neil, the engineer. And that's how it goes. So here we know. I tell you, them come here for my son, man. I got, you know. I got, remember, Stepping Razor, cutting edge. Yeah, we are going to Brian Hart. Yes.
Finally, evening comes, so we sit down round the back and read a book and hold a jar. Soon you know me not have to take no shot from no boy, cause me don't have a plan for them. And it no mean me I go send no man for them. Cause if a book them a read and a treat we like clown, who say we have to take it lying down? Knowledge is the power, we control the tower and rival Elizabeth crown. Yeah, things will be better.